And now we're on screen, and for some reason, okay, there we go. My sizing was wrong. I have to change names around for whatever reason. I don't. Blaze's camera is down there. 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 And for some reason, ew.
You're in the middle. For you.
Why am I so weird? It's just a giant eye behind my shoulder.
Always watching.
I forgot that I had that pillow. I got a pillow from a craft show event, and it just looks like Smog's eye. So cool. I got it specifically to put in a cubby, just so it stares.
Nyx, on Discord, I think you spelled your name wrong.
I did.
NXY.
I was like, have I been spelling it wrong in my head this whole time?
Nope, I've been sleeping. I have not been sleeping. It's been a very long day.
How was everyone's holidays?
It was
pretty uneventful.
It was holidays. Blaze and I spent actual Christmas Day just watching movies all day.
That's the best.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that picture of Plep.
There we go.
Oh, that is a new picture.
Yeah.
I just had to pull up my tablet to get it, but there we go.
I love it.
Why did you log me out of everything? You're so rude.
I'm very scared because of Gizmo's post.
Nah, it's fine.
I know.
Don't worry about it.
It's the ominous DM posts.
Those are my favorite. Okay, I think I've fixed all the audio stuff. So stream can hear us and we can hear each other, I hope.
Hi, stream.
Hi, stream. Hi, stream. And my internet seems to be okay for once, which is great. Like, whenever I play certain games, it just crashes for whatever reason when I'm on stream. I don't get it.
Ooh, all the dice.
Ooh, dice. That's a good question. Does everyone have their dice ready?
Oh, my dice is...
What dice do I? I don't want the one that rolled a nat 1. You can sit over there.
You're in timeout today.
Yeah. Those two were pretty good. We'll use those. Okay. So, it's been a while. Welcome back, everyone.
Sorry.
Maniacal laughter.
I just fell on Carlos. You did what to Carlos?
I almost fell on him.
Oh.
Oh. So, we just had an ad. Oh well, that's fine. So, after escaping the island of Greymont, where you found a buttload of platinum, you set forth onto the seas in heading towards a shipbuilding island of Mistfair, a renowned island that build ships from far and wide, and a good place to exchange stolen money fast. This island is also the home of a few of your crewmates. Orillo, who is your giant shipwright, or half is your Goliath shipwright on your boat. And Plep is also from this island. You still have, I think, 4 days travel-ish, whether the sea fares well. It is a brand new day on the ship. Nix, would you like to give us a navigation check? Heard dice rolling from the other room.
You're making me do math.
Yeah. Only
said I
hot
was
people do math.
We said I was proficient in navigation, right? 'Cause we never
Yeah,
took
you
it
add your
properly.
proficiency to it.
Yeah. So, that will be a 10.
A 10.
That was a nat 1.
Oof.
No shot. Oh my god.
I know we joked about it, Gizmo, but
We
it
joked
is a
about
real.
it on yeah, you got to roll navigation like 4 times this session. I hope your rolls are good, and you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
It's okay. Randy is there helping you. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Randy being your helmsman, half orc, who's probably around your age, Nix. I don't think you've really talked to him that much about it.
No.
Not that you get along with him much anyway.
No.
For reasons unknown.
For reasons that only Nix knows. I didn't do my dice check. What's wrong with me?
Oh no.
I didn't either, and that's what happens.
I am still missing my d20 for my mushrooms. It's fine.
I thought I have like a handful of d6s, and I have like 4 sets that are all the same, all
All right,
from
we're
like
using gears
the
today.
same size.
Jesus.
They're the same color and stuff, and I have them aligned. And one of the blue dice was missing, and I was like, "Oh no, where did my dice go?" It was in the next row, and the pink one was in the row of the green dice, and the green one was in the row of the next one. So I was like, "Oh, that's why I couldn't find it in the rest of my dice pile."
I am going to be doing a deep clean of my room, and I know I am going to find dice everywhere.
Yeah, my cats have knocked over a couple dice trays every so often.
Speaking of dice, I'm going to use my dice that I'm allergic to tonight.
What?
Oh, lovely.
What
How
dice?
what? What are you allergic to the dice?
It's
It's
metal dice.
Oh.
She's
I'm allergic
allergic. Yeah.
to a lot of types of metals, and someone for Secret Santa at work got me a copper set of dice.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
they're very pretty though, so it's worth the
They are.
allergy.
Yeah.
I'll
And
just
and then like
have
Just wear
itchy
some gloves
hands.
while you throw them.
yeah.
I also wanted to extend a happy birthday to Rogue.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is
'Cause
Rogue's birthday soon. It's
I
like
saw on your
someday this week.
Instagram and I was like,
Yeah.
it's so cute.
Like someday this month or
Yeah.
something.
Birthday
We
kitty.
assume. We don't know the actual day.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
have
she'll be 3.
3? Aw.
yeah. I actually got to hold her and cuddle her today, and I wished her a happy birthday.
She's a baby.
Yeah. I think she's in the she's on the bed right behind us. Or right behind me. Hi,
Why do you
you.
always give up eating your bone right
Oh,
as I need
hi.
you to eat your bone?
Ori.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So, Nix, You look in the sky, you look at your compass. The wind is changing rapidly. Starts to get a lot cloudier fast. And for the rest of the day, if nobody wants to do anything specific, the majority of the day is fighting with the wind currents and the waves of the water. I would like everyone to... This is going to be a skill challenge event for the ship. The waves start rocking the boat faster and more harsh. The wind starts to get too strong for the sails. Amelia yells at a couple of you to raise them so they don't get damaged too bad. Who would like to help furl the sails up?
Well, I'm up in the crow's nest trying not to barf, so
Okay.
I might as well
Okay.
I
help.
feel like my -2 strength and probably 5 pounds of body mass will not help, but I'll
Probably
try.
not a good idea. You pleb should
You should
probably
stand.
rope yourself down.
Sticky. I'll just stick to the wall like a little lizard in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Dory,
Yep.
So,
Sorry, say again.
as a Dory can try and help, but I'm trying to figure out their strength.
Okay.
Oh, +1. It's not that great, but
Ooh.
they'll try.
You can try. Melitus and Dorian, please roll a athletics check. Or I'll say athletics or acrobatics in order to hold yourself steady and pull the sails up.
So either or.
Either or, your choice.
With a D20?
Yep. And then plus either your acrobatics or athletics roll.
17.
Nice.
Dorian got a shit roll because I got a free. So, 3 + 8, 11.
That's
Plus
good
8.
enough for
You're
it.
strong.
No, I'm assuming that was athletic or
Yeah.
acrobatics.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy moly.
Yeah,
You
well,
working together, you manage to get the sails up as quick as you can. The rain starts to hit at this point, and you're just getting pelted in the face with water from the sea and from the sky. Nyx, I would assume you're down helping Randy at the helm.
Yes.
Orillo at the same time comes up to give Randy a hand with the wheel because it's starting to get hard to hold straight. Please, with Randy, make another navigation check. Or I would say navigation or survival in order to weave your way through the ocean, through the harsh waters coming for you.
I'm going to do a navigation.
Okay. Ooh. Randy did not roll high.
Oh,
Well, his roll was not high.
okay. 19 plus 25.
25? Okay. You definitely help point him in the right direction with one hand on the wheel, Randy in the middle, and then Ori on the other side. And you're three-handing this one wheel to go in a certain direction, and they're taking your lead on it with them putting the muscle into turning. Plep, what are you doing right now?
Probably trying to tie down things in my workshop in the hull of the ship.
Okay,
As
yeah.
like the crates are probably like rattling around.
And Carbine and Wade are also helping with that. You lock eyes with Wade, and he just looks at you and goes, "No time for panic. We have to hurry." And you just start tying things down alongside your mortal enemy.
I mean, I feel like it's just because there's a general understanding if any of my shit gets bumped a little too hard, there's a very real chance something will explode.
Yeah.
There's just an understanding like there is danger.
Yeah. And the ship is just going side to side, up and down. You feel the ship go up a wave and then crash down into the water. You feel the moment of weightlessness as the boat settles and then rocks back into position. And this continues for the majority of the rest of the day.
Am I still up in the crow's nest?
I would assume you moved unless you
Okay,
wanted to stay up
when
there.
when I did the sales because I don't want to be up there
Yeah.
during this.
And the
Get
captain
absolutely
is just
yeeted.
at the front of the boat, holding onto the railing, big smile on his face, it just having the time of his life.
Can I run up behind him and do the Titanic hug?
And he just puts his arms straight out, side to side, and gives a loud howl into the wind as it howls back at him. Uh, and Samuel is just standing on the railing alongside Amelia, keeping an eye on out for anything in the sea in case anything else seems to happen, which it doesn't seem to. And eventually the rain keeps up and the wind dies down a little bit, but the waves seem to subside a bit and you get onto calmer waters. But the air seems to get a little colder. Seems like you're almost sailing into winter storm. Near the end of the night, as it gets to calm down a little bit, the rain turns into snow, and you start to see icebergs a little ways off. Not big ones, but ice nonetheless. It starts to get chilly. At that time, you start to smell the warm scents of a stew of some kind from down below. And is there anything anyone else wants to do? Or would you like to go to bed?
I'm gonna run down to the the
The mess
dining
hall?
hall,
Or
the
dining
mess
hall?
hall,
Yeah. Whatever
and
you want to call it.
I'm gonna just be shaking, and I'm just gonna look at Samuel and just look down at my hands. I'm gonna be holding them out like kind of like in like a
Please,
bowl,
sir.
like
Please, sir.
yeah, like the please sir, and it's just shaking because like the frost on my heavy
And as soon as you
armor.
get downstairs into the mess or dining hall, it is immediately warmer,
Oh,
and
okay.
the smell wafts through your nose and warms your interior before you even get to eat. And you see Amelia sitting at the table, and you see the captain rush down the stairs and shake off like a wet dog right beside you and go
Oh
take a
god.
seat at the table. Everyone else starts to come down when they're ready.
Can can I can I frantically look around for onion?
Yeah, Anya, make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. That's an 8.
An 8. Onion is right on the little what's it called? Little, like, not an island, more like bar top, blocking the kitchen from the table, the dining table.
Um,
He's just sitting there. head up, watching everyone eat.
Is he? He's not like the creature he is. They're not. I know they're heat proof.
It's well, whether
Or
uh,
is he?
with
Does he give off heat?
no, he doesn't give off heat.
Okay.
They're just fireproof.
Okay.
And from your knowledge of this creature, you aren't necessarily sure if it's just this one or the whole race or species.
I'm gonna go up and go to pick him up.
He goes over, or sees you coming up to him, lifts his nose up and purrs a little bit into your hand, and he lets you pick him up.
I'm gonna pick him up like and like hold him up like Simba style, but like looking at me like, oh my god. And I'm gonna
He just
just
hangs there.
yeah, and I'm gonna just bring him close, and I'm gonna like just like walk back into the dining hall and just sit down and just sit there holding and petting him.
Okay. And Samuel sees you do this and doesn't pay any mind to it. He just continues cooking and taking out from like a large pot a bunch of stew sent over to the table.
And every now and then when Samuel's not looking, I'm gonna give him like a little bite of something from the stew.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if there's nothing else, we can end the day and go to the next one.
How many suits of armor does Melitus have? Just the one?
Um.
I think you might have a second pair.
No, I just have the chainmail. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want my clothes, I can give them to you for a little bit.
You say to a freaking frog.
Is there anything you would like to do with the armor?
Well, obviously he probably takes it off at night, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
And since it's storming, he's in his cabin, so he probably just takes it off and hangs out.
Could I try and steal his armor? Or his
Oh.
chainmail?
Yeah. Melitus, do you lock your door at night?
No.
So, Plep, please make a stealth check for me as you open the door and late at night, who knows what time it is, you go into Melitus's room, try not to creak the floorboards.
That is a... Where's my stealth? I was just looking at it. That is a 15.
Melitus, what is your passive perception?
Where it says like passive wisdom and then in brackets
Yeah.
perception, it's a 15.
Okay. Would you be a heavy sleeper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I would
Yeah.
say you hear a creak. Do you pay any mind to it, Melitus?
I feel like I'm gonna like kind of like just open my eyes slightly and just be like, and like kind of just be like, huh,
Yeah.
and then just go back to sleep.
Your stealth roll was impeccable, Plep. They didn't wake up. You see the chainmail. Where would the chainmail be? Hanging on a chair or like on a hook?
I think it's just like on the end of the bed post.
Okay. So, Plep, how do you envision stealing this.
So sorry, where was it hiding?
It's hanging off of the bedpost at the foot of my bed.
Probably just kind of not quite using the floorboards. He'll probably try and stick along the wall. But the noise you probably heard is when he's trying to pull it off of the bedpost.
Yeah.
He kind of almost stumbles a little bit and it hits the wood of your bed until he kind of like wraps it like around his shoulders almost and kind of just runs out of the room as quickly as he can,
Carrying
Okay.
chainmail.
carrying chainmail.
I'm
And
surprised you're
probably-
stealthier with the chainmail than I am when I wear it.
Oh, my chainmail is too high. Where is it? I don't know where my chainmail went. I have a tiny dice bag that's made out of chainmail.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I should take that out for like sound effects. Oh, I'll do that later. Okay. You managed to get out of the room and back to your workshop. What is it you would like to do with this?
it's probably not necessarily something that I'd want to do or something that I've already done, but later in the night, I'm gonna go back into Melitiz's room and quote unquote replace his chainmail or put it back with armor of magical strength.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Okay.
What does that do?
So it is almost an enchantment that I can use with my artificer's magical tinkering. Give 1 second. Magical. There you are. Up. My
Magic of what?
I said armor of magical strength. This armor has 6 charges. The wearer can expend the armor's charge in the following ways. When the wearer makes a strength check or strength saving throw, you can expend 1 charge to add a bonus to the roll equal to your intelligence modifier. If the creature would have been knocked prone, it would use its reaction to expend 1 charge to avoid being knocked prone. The armor gains 1d6 extended charges daily at dawn.
That was a lot of
That
information.
was a lot
So,
of
okay.
stuff. Hold on, let me.
So
How many
once-
charges does it have?
So it has 6 charges.
Okay, 6 charges.
What's your intelligence modifier?
No, it's your intelligence modifier.
Oh,
Pip.
my intelligence modifier.
Yeah, because it's
Good,
your
'cause mine's
ability.
not good.
Better.
Yeah.
That is actually so much better. Okay.
Because mine's not
So-
good.
So you can use 1 charge on a strength check or strength saving throw. And if you use one of the charges on it, you can add a +4 to your strength check. Or you can use a charge so when you're knocked down in battle, that typically means that you have to spend half of your movement to get up, and enemies have advantage on attacks on you. You can literally just negate that by using a charge to stay standing.
So use charge to negate being prone.
Yes,
So if I would normally be knocked down, I could use it. Okay,
Yeah.
exactly.
to negate prone. And they reset
At dawn. So like every
At-
morning when you wake up.
use charge
Pretty
to
much.
negate
Yeah.
prone and reset at dawn.
I put the whole ability in No Mic channel.
Oh, okay.
If you ever need to look at it.
Yeah, I wrote that basically down.
Okay.
And I put for my chainmail, I put a big arrow towards the note. Because
Okay.
knowing me, I will forget.
It's a lot of information. But no, that's a good ability.
Ah. You just hear blah, blah.
You don't know I did it. As far
I
as you know,
know.
your armor's the same.
I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I like to imagine like when you have no idea what happened, but when something that your armor can help you with uh goes off, you then realize, "Oh, I have more magic than I thought."
You're like, I am so powerful.
Wow.
Okay. If that's the only other thing for the night.
It's
Uh
mostly I just need to mark down that I actually gave that to you. I have a
yeah,
small
cuz
list
that
of
counts as
things
an
that I've made.
infusion.
Is
Yes,
it
and I
a
have 4.
permanent thing?
Yeah, so as
Uh,
long
Well,
so it's permanent as
until
long
you
as
take it away.
until I take it away and add an infusion onto a different item.
yeah.
So you infused another item for someone else before. Do you have a certain amount of infusions?
Yes, so I have 4
Oh,
infusions. So
okay.
I have currently going on replicate magic item, which I used on the dwarven puzzle box to turn it into a bag of holding that only I can open.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
I loved
put
that.
an infusion on Dorian's knife to turn it into a returning
Oh,
weapon, so
yeah.
whenever they were to throw it, it comes back to them. And then now your armor of magical strength, and then I have one more infusion that I already kind of have in mind.
Didn't you
That
That
didn't you
we'll
do the
see.
sending stones?
Yeah, but I took that one away
Oh,
to
okay.
do something else, I think.
Okay.
to do
I
the
think it was more,
daggers.
yeah, I think it was more to be like, hey, look, we can actually sell them as sending stones, and then just immediately take it away so they're stuck with rocks.
Yeah. Okay. So, uh, if nothing else, the night comes to an end. You all get your long rests. Uh, quiet in the dead of night. Wind howls a bit. Waking up, you start noticing your breath uh is visible in front of you as it turns to small mist, and you wake up shivering. There's icicles forming from the top of the roof in your rooms. Just freezing cold as you sit up in your beds. Mellitus, you go to reach your chainmail, and it is almost just like if you've ever like touched metal, like a metal fence
Oh yeah.
in winter, it's just cold to the touch. Almost hurts as you pull away from it. Uh, Still, I'm pretty sure you could get it on without a problem. Uh,
I'll leave that for a moment.
okay. Uh, Also, none of you notice the ship isn't rocking like it normally does when at sea. It's almost like you're on solid ground. It,
Oh no.
the boat isn't moving. You quickly come upstairs. Samuel is in the kitchen, and he's just cooking away. Nobody's sitting at the table, but he is cooking something that, like, the only thing that smells or feels warm uh, uh, from the moment you got up. Uh, he turns to you. Ah, good. Y'all are awake. We were worried uh, the ice put you to sleep. Everyone's outside. Take one of these as before you go out there. It's too damn cold for this. He plops down on the table. Almost what looks like just tankards. Uh, uh, but they seem to have like some sort of magic enchantment on them. You pick it up, and it's your choice of hot chocolate, coffee, or tea or cider or something warm. You take a sip, and it just fills your body with warmth, and you start to feel a little bit normal. Then a few moments later, you start to feel the cold again, but not as harshly. Seems to warm you from the inside. You take a moment and then head up the stairs, and you just see icicles hanging from the masts. The entire floor of the ship seems to have this small layer of ice on it. It's a little slippery to walk across. You see Amelia there with a thick coat on, and she's just shivering, staring out over the water, or what would be water,
Ismo.
or technically is water, if you consider just full ice peaks, and ice as far as you can see. Everything around you is frozen. Yes, please.
Ismo, can you keep your head centered for just a few seconds, please?
For a second. Why?
No, just you keep
There's
letting
a
her give
baby
a
in the
show
back.
in the background. She was giving a show to the world.
Oh. Yeah, it's
Oh.
fine.
This is the baby.
It's just a baby. Leave the baby alone.
I don't need my child to be a
Oh, trust me, there
prostitute.
is far worse
her
on
out.
Twitch.
Be a cam girl.
Just got that leg sticking up.
I wish I
before
had that flexibility, Rogue.
before I just want to mention that before I went up the stairs,
Yes.
I'm gonna put my chainmail, like just swing it like right next to like the stove
Okay.
for like a second to like kind of like defrost it. And then
you see Onion is there, also sitting there and trying to sleep, and perks up as you put this extremely cold thing beside them, and they scoot back a little bit closer to the
like,
fire.
and I was like, sorry, Onion. And then once it's like a little bit defrosted, then I like slide it on, and then I head upstairs
Okay.
to see it, just so it's not like a huge ice block before I get upstairs.
You everyone takes a moment to look at the situation. The boat is fully stuck and slightly on an angle, almost not noticeable unless you're like standing still and looking forward at the front of the ship. Amelia looks at or turns to you and goes, hi, morning everyone. It's cold. If you couldn't tell, oh, I want to make jokes right now, but I am too cold for this. We're stuck. Everyone else is trying to break the ice, and as she says that, you can hear picks hitting the ice. You look over the edge and you see the captain down there. You see Ori, Wade, and Randy and Carbine all just picking at the ground with pickaxes, and they have chipped away some of the ice, but not enough to move the boat. You turn to look at the back of the boat, and you see open water, maybe like a few miles back, but you are currently frozen in a large surrounding of ice. You also see about half a mile, about half a mile away, in about like sort of like northeast direction, the front right of the boat, you see an island as well. Amelia goes, We can't really move right now, and I don't really want to go down there. If you guys want to go to the island to see if there's anything of use that might be able to help us, or like just explore, go ahead. If not, you can try to help pick the boat from the water. I'm gonna go down to the kitchen, and she heads down. Then she turns around and goes, "Wait, I forgot. If you go to the island, take this." And she hands she thinks for a moment, hands it to Melitus. "Take this. If anything goes wrong, uncork this. It'll shoot up smoke, and we can find you." God, it's cold. And she turns around and goes downstairs.
I'm all cold thinking about this now.
Yeah.
What? Canadians can get cold?
Never.
Never. Blasphemy.
I survived
What?
minus
No.
40. I'm good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was
So
cold.
sorry. There's an island nearby.
Yes.
I kind of missed that part.
You look to the front right side of the boat, and about half a mile you see an island. Kind of what looks like an island. It does look like it is covered in ice, but you do see trees, and what looks to be a shoreline. The entire surrounding, closer and closer you get to the island, there is kind of like icebergs or like ice peaks sticking out over the water. Some ranging between like 5 feet to 20 feet tall. It seems random of sorts. Could just be waves or something that froze over time. The other guys of the crew are just on the ice trying to hack away at it to free the boat enough to move at all. What would everyone like to do?
I am like waddling up the stairs in every possible layer of clothing that I could find. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking of you specifically, Plep. I was like, wait, frogs hibernate if they get too cold. Nah, I don't
yeah.
think that would happen.
Like, in every kid's cartoon, or not even cartoon, but kids show, whenever it's wintertime, the mom's like bundling up the kid in like
Yeah, there's
8
like that
feet
one
of...
kid with 10 coats.
That
That's
can
Plep
barely
right
like
now.
move arms and legs.
That's Plep right now.
Is
And
he a little
you
groggy?
you have your
Oh yeah,
cannon
he's so
strapped to your
sleepy.
back.
Like, the cannon is more of just like a space heater than anything. Like, he's got it
Yeah.
running like he's got a heater on his back.
And he's groggy because he's trying not to hibernate.
At this point, if he did, he would just end up falling face first on the floor with a cannon on his back and not able to get up.
You would be a sled tank.
Yeah. Just push me in the snow.
There's a light snowfall. It's more the clouds. You look at the sky and there is just full snow clouds. There is no visible sun source at all. Not sure what time of day it is.
That's just a normal day here in Canada.
Yeah. God, it's been awful recently.
Mhm.
At least it wasn't raining this afternoon for us.
Like it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday
yeah.
was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Or even this morning, Ori woke us up at 5 a.m. because of the wind, and it was still raining. Ugh. But yeah, what would
Today-
you like to do?
I would like to try to survey the island and see if maybe somebody would be willing to come with me to do like a walk around of the mapping of the island. Just kind of map out the new place.
First, can I ask? Can I? I'm gonna look to Nyx before she does anything, and I'm just gonna be like, "How the heck did this happen?
Well,
Where are we?"
well, you see, I went to bed. We left Randy in charge, and that's all I gotta say.
Poor Randy.
We're Randy.
Poor Randy. Justice for Randy in the chat.
Justice for Randy.
uh,
Meltus is just gonna kind of like roll his eyes at the mention of Randy.
yeah.
Just saying.
Ugh,
Putting
I
it
don't
out
know.
there. I know it was a rough storm, and he's not that strong, so it's easy to get off course. But he was the one in charge last night.
Is this Plep? Is this like normal for the oceans around your hometown that you remember?
Is it though?
if you
Is it?
if you want, you can make a history check.
I'm shockingly good at those. Alright. That is a 17.
17. From memory, no. Your island is like half desert, and there's a small swamp part on the island, and kind of a forested mountain area. But you do remember hearing stories of a frozen island that's nearby to Mistfair. So you're not far, but you are a small amount away, and you're definitely stuck. From what you can remember, this island's name was called Isandi. Uh, for anyone writing it, it's Isandi. And all you know is that it is just covered in ice, 365 days a year.
So we're supposed to be just south of them?
Yeah, a little southwest of them. Not much. Maybe like a day or two off.
I mean,
As far as you know as well, it was uninhabited because of the weather conditions.
well, it's certainly uninhabited by my kind. Just never wake up.
I just picture uh Kenny from South Park Plep right now just
Yeah.
with all the coats. I don't.
I guess the question is, would they be able to understand me with like probably like 3 scarves on?
Oh, probably.
We
That's up
spent
to
enough
you.
time with you to understand your idioms.
My
Or
speech
just Nyx
patterns.
telepathically communicates and
Oh, yeah.
translates for you.
I remember that you tried to make Plep think that God was talking to them. That was mean.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I mean, but still.
I mean, you were here, but you weren't there.
I weren't there. uh, Plep, do you think you have anything strong enough to break a path through this ice in the meantime? Or do you think it would be too dangerous near the ship?
Let me check something really quick. You idiot! What's wrong with you?
Sorry?
No, not you.
I know.
In my
I
other
was just
notes, I
joking.
had the measurements of the shark teeth that we collected.
Oh,
They would
like
be,
like 8-inch foot.
I think, because I have giant shark teeth and small shark teeth. I think probably the large ones we said there was something similar to like my height, almost. Or no, that was the eyes. Never mind.
No, that was the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be like a foot or so for the giant shark teeth, and then like 6 inches for the small.
Yeah.
So not big enough. Ah. I mean, other than just blowing a hole in the ice with my cannons, I don't think it'd be too effective.
I thought so.
The
But
ice would be too thick.
there's no way we're gonna make progress with just pickaxes at this rate.
You look down into the way, and you see the guys are making some headway, but it'll probably still take a few hours, probably to the end of the day, maybe even middle of the night, depending. But it is definitely warmer right now. Probably gets pretty cold at night.
Hmm. What do you guys think? Should we venture to that island and just scout it out for a little bit? Or
I would like to make my map of the island if that was possible.
While you guys are deciding this, Mosquitoes and Dorian emerge from the bedrooms, wearing hardly any clothes,
oh god.
in a competition to see who can go the longest in the cold.
When they come up, I'm gonna just turn and look at mosquitoes and just be like, huh, it must be cold out here.
I don't feel a thing.
Ow! Oh.
The summer breeze. Dorian says with through chattering teeth.
Yes, Dorian and Mosquitoes, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Who gets to keep the nipples?
Yeah.
You go first. I got started.
Wait, first, did they drink the drink from Samuel before they did this competition?
But that is up to you guys.
Yes.
I would assume, like,
Yes.
you both took a shot of it before you came upstairs.
Shit. It's a D20 for Constitution, right?
Yes.
Okay, 18 plus 1, so 19.
Oh, 11.
So 13 for Carlos.
Ooh.
My nipples.
It is very cold. It's your choice of whether or not you want to give in to the competition, but you are
No.
very cold.
If we run into trouble, my nipples could kill a man.
So do you want to go onto the ice in your skivvies?
Visibly shaking. Mosquitoes like, yes, absolutely.
Grab a rope and prepare yourself on the edge of the railing to jump off.
As
Yep.
as Mosquitoes gets ready to do this, he kicks Dorian in the shin. Lovely. Then turns to go.
Okay. You jump off the side. Please give me a This is a dexterity acrobatics check to keep your balance as you jump and land on the ice. Dorian, please make this with disadvantage as Mosquitoes kicks you.
Okay, so for Carlos, so it's wait, what are we looking at? So it's
Dexterity acrobatics.
okay, so dexterity's plus, so he has 2, +1 for dexterity, and then +1 for acrobatics, so 4. And then how much of it?
Just
You choose one.
you just add.
Oh, just choose 1?
Yeah, you just add it
okay.
once. Yeah. So it'd be a 3.
Okay, so 3.
Oh boy.
You kick them, but you lose your balance in the process, and landing on the ice, you just fall straight on your face.
I
It's like
rolled a
starfish.
D20, so what's the disadvantage?
Disadvantage, you roll twice and take the lower number that you roll.
Oh fuck! I rolled a 20.
You could
Oh,
roll.
I'll do-
You could roll a
14.
20 again.
Okay, 14.
14. Okay, you land on the ice and you lose your balance and fall on your ass. But you laugh as Mosquitoes is on his face, bare-chested on the ground. The cold ice freezing your nipples in place.
Tori. Oh my god, you can't
It's
get
like
off
you're
this.
licking a flagpole, but with your fucking chest.
With your whole body.
You're stuck to the ice.
Dorian, I need you to rip me off the ice. Just quick.
Let's
Like
do
a
it
Band-Aid.
quick.
Dorian grabs Mosquitoes by the arm and like yanks him as hard as he can.
My nipples.
To see if you lose one or not.
Please roll a Dorian, please roll a strength check to lift Mosquitoes off the ice. Mosquitoes,
It's a 20!
natural
It's a
20,
20
let's
plus
go.
1, it's a 21!
How much do you weigh, Mosquitoes?
Like 70 pounds.
Okay, yeah, you're able to lift Mosquitoes off the ground. Tearing some skin off, you do take 3 points of cold damage.
My nipples. Oh.
You see
still
like
have
the
2.
outline of them on the ground, on the ice.
We didn't have to do this.
My choice. My choice is a
Who would like to go onto the ice next?
I'll go next.
Oh, Dorian, you also take 2 points of cold damage when you hit the ground as well. From falling on your butt. Nyx, how would you like to go down onto the ice?
Is there like a ladder that off to the side of
Yeah,
the,
you
like,
look
kind of
over and
boat?
there is just a ladder that the guys set up in order to climb off the boat.
I'll try to like graciously climb
Okay.
down the
It is a
ladder
little
and walk
slippery, but you're able to hold on and make your way down. But please make a acrobatics check to stay standing on the ice.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 22.
22, yeah. You're light enough and well versed in keeping your balance on things. Not falling over whatsoever. It is slippery though. But the more you look at it, the ground also just has like every so often there's like tiny ice spikes that if you fell on them, that would probably hurt.
Mhm.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Plep, do you need help getting down, or you think you'll be okay?
Pop's kind of just looking down at the ice and kind of, as far as his neck can go, just at his very like stiff body, kind of just looks up at Veltus and just nods.
Like
Plep,
you
Like-
good?
Like, yes,
How-
I'll need help.
how
You'll need
versed,
help. Okay.
how versed would any of you actually be with ice? With ice like this?
We're all just screwed. Definitely not Meltus because his
Yeah.
hometown is tropical. So
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
Can I
I was gonna
like
say, are you like gonna tie a rope around them? I like
can I tie a rope around him, like get him on my back, and then tie like a rope around him a few times around my waist so he's like tied to my back?
oh yeah. Oh yeah, easy enough.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is just we're gonna go nice and easy, okay?
Just Chewbacca and C-3PO and
Yeah. And then we're gonna go down the ladder.
okay. Please Mellitus give me a acrobatics check
Oh God, I'm
to
sorry, Plep.
to stay balanced. It's not Plep isn't too much weight for you to carry, so I'm not really worried about that.
It's more the
Uh,
cannon that would probably be on his back.
Probably, but
Uh,
if a Plep is able to carry it, I don't think it's that heavy. It's
No.
probably like 50 pounds at
Uh,
least.
that's an 8.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Plep.
I'm gonna say, coming off the ladder, you slip and fall. I'd say it's up to you on whether or not you want to turn around and land on your face or fall backwards.
But then I'd hurt Plep. But Plep has cushion.
So in the moment,
In the moment, I'm gonna fall backwards. It's like
okay,
Meltus is trying so hard to be helpful.
you
And it's
lean,
just like the
you
opposite
lean
of help.
back, reach for the ladder, and you fall backwards, landing on the ground. It's not a far drop. Neither of you take damage, with Plep being as cushioned as they are.
And I'm just gonna go, "Ugh. Plep,
Plep,
are you okay?"
Plep, you feel like you're under 3 weighted blankets.
Just cannot breathe.
And I'm just gonna like quickly like kind of just like roll onto my side so at least I'm not on top of Plep on my back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna and
Now
then
I
I'm gonna
just
be
look
like,
like the bundled up kid that fell back on his backpack and his arms are kind of just like, eh.
is he still? Are you gonna stay on the ground now, or
I mean, I'm essentially a turtle right now. I can't
do you,
move, and I got a cannon on my back, and I'm just kind of.
you
Can I
can't get up?
carry Plep?
Do you want to carry Plep?
I'll put Plep on my shoulders. I'm short, but I should be able to carry Plep.
I got enough covering that I don't think my poison touch ability is going to be that much of an issue.
Yeah. And you're definitely able to carry Plep, even though your strength is quite small.
I'm
I
just
think-
gonna untie. I'm gonna untie Plep for me and just be like, I'm so sorry.
I'm just going to make Plep like a little backpack. Like I'm going to tie Plep onto my like a baby carrier style.
Oh
Okay.
my god, yes.
Facing forwards over your shoulder or backwards?
Backwards, like a backpack style.
So Plep is watching the rear. Got it.
Yeah.
It's like a, it's like the corgi, the one guy on TikTok
Yeah.
that carries corgi around the city in a bag.
I
in a
love
bag.
that channel.
I'm gonna stand up and just like kind of like stable myself because I feel like this is like maybe one of the very first few times I've actually stood on ice.
And it's difficult. Being on like bare ice in regular shoes, you have little traction.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, guys, what? How are we gonna do this? Besides the obvious person who has wings.
I could just
We'll just
imagine
take one step at
you
a
take
time.
out your wings and just Plep is they're on the other side. They look like they have wings.
I can fly.
We can fly, we can fly.
So Dorian and Mosquitoes.
I feel like they're just taking damage as they keep this going.
Uh,
Constantly taking cold damage.
the real question: do you have shoes on?
Oh god.
Oh
Me?
god, that is a good
Oh.
question. I have to wait till Carlos comes back in a sec. Okay, you're back. Do they have shoes on? Or because we just talked about them being shirtless.
Oh,
Do they
okay.
have shoes
Sandals and
Oh god.
on? Sounds like a plan. Alright. We got sandals or flip flops.
Okay, perfect. So your feet aren't immediately touching the ground, which is a good thing. Because there are like tiny ice spikes everywhere. One wrong move and your foot would be pierced. Uh, the entire area is considered difficult terrain. So your full movement action only gets you about halfway of your full movement speed. So if you're heading towards the island, it'll probably take you about half an hour, which isn't that bad. If you're like moving at full speed.
I has an idea.
Okay.
But I know Nyx isn't too strong.
I think I know what
Right.
your idea is.
Uh,
Say your
what
idea.
if we take some rope and tie it to Nyx and tie it to each of us, and Nyx flies, and we kind of lean back as if we're water skiing, and she can pull us across because she doesn't have to stand on the ground.
You can certainly try if you want to.
Okay. I do have a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Nyx, what's your flying speed?
Same
30?
as my walking. Yeah.
You could get there in 10 minutes then, I'd say. If you did
Is that how long the potion lasts?
No, the potion lasts for an hour.
Okay.
It's all
What does it make my strength be?
What potion? Hill Giant?
Yes.
I believe Hill is 21.
Ooh.
I am checking.
Because it's hill giant that's strongest.
I believe Hill is 21.
Please do not turn my computer off. Thank you. I would appreciate you leaving this area.
I would say through like the physics aspect of it, you would absolutely be able to carry or like drag the three of them. Yeah, it's 21.
Hey, give me 1 second. I gotta put puppy to bed, and then I'll come.
Okay.
1 second.
We will prepare by tying the rope around you.
Okay, so Do you do anything for your feet? Do you like try to fasten some form of skates to them, or you know, thinking of it, it'd be really funny if you just went to the kitchen and like took some like pot lids or
Oh,
something.
we're already on the ground. Damn it.
You can go back.
No, wait. I'm gonna
Or like if Plep had any like sheets of metal or anything.
I mean, if he did, he would not be able to carry them right now.
do you
Yeah.
still have any of the small shark teeth on you or
mean,
no?
If anything, he might have put some stuff in the bag of holding, if anything. But I
Uh,
don't think I would have just sheets of metal
yeah.
or.
So I'm gonna yell up towards the ship and I'm just gonna go an onion.
Please roll animal handling.
Oh god. Come on, dice, do better for me today. That's a 12.
12.
You have no bonuses on that?
No, I have a 0.
He doesn't seem to be coming.
Uh I'm gonna yell louder.
Okay. Roll persuasion this time.
Okay. It's persuading because I'm going. Pss, 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 pss.
Okay.
Oh God. Persuasion. Oh, okay. Oh, thank God for the proficiency. Still a 12 though.
You don't hear anything and you don't see Onion.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna be like, God damn it! I gave you stew. You can have part of my rations for a week.
Ooh. Okay, roll persuasion again with advantage.
Ooh, I'm going with that one. Plus 6, 25.
Oh, okay then. At that uh at that remark, you hear and see over the edge meow as the tiny head of Onion from 15 feet up appears. And
Okay,
he's just
I'm
staring down at you.
gonna be like, I'm just onion, hot lid, kitchen, bring
He cocks his
multiple.
head at you.
Or I'm gonna gesture like a soup bowl, like a bowl, and I'm just gonna be like bowl, bring.
Blaze, that is a terrifying picture. Uh
Oh no.
Small distraction. Blaze and I have a blanket that was gifted to us from one of her family members.
Very
It does just have a photo of young Blaze and I side by side together.
Okay.
Like the head is probably 3 feet wide on this blanket, and she draped it over Ori's cage, and the head is just staring at Blaze.
I'm
Aw.
blocking him from seeing me because he keeps crying and he needs to have a nap.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So, Onion, he listens to you. He disappears.
I just look back at everyone who's staring at me like I'm an idiot, and I'm just gonna be like, trust me.
Hold on, I need to find Onion's stats. Of course, Onion has stats.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh my God. Here comes the smolder.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Onion comes back about 5 minutes later, flies over the edge, and drops something. Everyone, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Me as well.
Does Plep, because Plep's
Uh,
tied to me.
No, I would say you guys can roll with advantage, or like one person with advantage, or both roll.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes. As 3 pot lids fall from the sky.
What?
17 plus
I did a 16.
Okay.
Plep, what's your bonus to Dex?
+3. That is
So-
not going. Well, if it's with advantage, it's gonna be better, but
That's the same with mine. Do you want me
Okay.
to roll or do you want to roll?
it's probably better if you roll.
I got 17 plus 4, so 21.
Okay.
So my first roll was a 15 and my second one was a 10. So we're going to go with the 15
Then +4, I'm assuming.
plus 3.
+3, okay.
So 18.
And mosquitoes.
Okay. Of dexterity, so
is that
It's-
19?
19 plus 1, so 20.
Okay. All of you, except for Nyx, who just dives out of the way, catch the pot lid that comes straight for your heads. Not taking any damage. They are slightly warm to the touch. And Onion flies by, swoops down, and like jumps and volleys off of your shoulder, Mosquitoes, and goes back up to the ship.
And as he goes, I'm just gonna be like, "Thanks, Onion, and keep this a secret from Samuel, okay? We'll return them if we can."
And you just hear like a small meow and the small like chirping sound that cats make in reply. And then he just flies back to the kitchen, you assume.
And Meltis is gonna immediately turn back to everyone, like so proud. Just be like, "Yeah, did you see that?"
A small clap comes from behind you, and it's just Ori standing there with a pickaxe, laughing slightly. And you turn to Ori. He is full shirtless. Cold doesn't seem to be bothering him.
I love how Dorian and Mosquitoes are literally like look like they're just trying to be like Ori,
Yeah.
but failing.
And he goes, "That's hilarious. I'm gonna go get something warm to drink. It's chilly out here, but
Here, Ori, you can have mine.
no, you guys should keep those. I'm assuming you're going to the island. Be safe. I've heard
Yeah,
things about this island. I think like some creatures live here. I don't know how, but yeah, be careful.
we're just going to go survey, map it.
Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I don't think there's anything that dangerous on this island. I haven't been here, but I've heard people get stuck here all the time.
Can
Yeah.
we get Randy stuck here? Sorry.
We're all stuck here, Nix. That's the issue we're trying to deal with. I'm gonna go see if Samuel can help us melt the ice. He has some magic that might be able to help. And Ori climbs the boat and goes back. Hi, Rogue. How are you doing?
So I'm gonna tie the pot lid to like my feet, or like to my one foot, so that it's kind of like a snowboard situation.
Okay.
Like I can take my one foot off if I want and stand
Yeah.
still. And I'm gonna toss the other two to the.
Well, they caught it. They caught it.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
it. Okay, I'm just gonna throw rope at them.
Okay.
Like it's like that stereotypical like you guys are idiots, just toss it like right at them. Like it's like if you're
Okay.
coming to
Dorian and Mosquitoes, this is your last chance if you decide to chicken out or not. Please roll another Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Otherwise, you're going to the island shirtless.
Okay, 10 plus 1, so 11.
That's low.
Yeah, not a good roll. Not as bad as that.
Oh, great.
Carlos rolled an 8 plus 2. So you also got
Okay,
11. You got
so
okay.
one shorter.
Oh, not
The cold is starting to set in a lot more. It is freezing.
Dorian's shivering. He's like, "You give yet? You yield? Do you yield?" I was like,
Not on your life.
This is how one of them die.
yeah.
I love how like the last episode they literally threw themselves into a house fire and then this one.
Yeah,
Going
it is
from
polar
opposite.
opposites.
Polar opposite elements. Dorian should just be putting his hands out on the ice just to cool him down from those burns.
Yeah. Rogue, how are you doing? You know?
Dorian for chattering teeth is like, "I'm turning back, but not because I yield, because I have to go to the bathroom." But he's totally planning on grabbing a sweater and like warm clothes.
Okay. So you wait for about 5 minutes. You come back with a coat.
You don't bring him one.
Xenos is filled with joy, visibly. It's like, yes, I win. It is
Now
improved.
suffer.
He loses an arm type of just a couple toes.
And now that you've all seen that, I'm going to get clothes.
You wait another 5 minutes. Mosquitoes comes back with a coat. And you all set yourselves up in order to be sled across the ice. Nyx, you don't really have to do a strength check or anything.
I got.
Huh?
I'm gonna pop the cork.
Pop the cork.
On the
cork
potion.
in the potion.
Oh yes. You take the potion. You unfurl your wings. Beautiful crimson feathers
Well,
emerge.
it's not crimson. It's black with like tips of
Oh,
crimson.
right. Black with red tips, right.
Yeah.
And you start a slow fly into an arcane motion, pull the rope taut. Everyone who is holding a rope, please make a dexterity, I would say an acrobatics check. Acrobatics or athletics, depending on what you want to do, to hold on to the rope and keep your balance.
While that's happening, I'm gonna make the gym boy sound when like they're lifting like heavy weights, going, oh, as I'm like trying to pull them. Like I'm gonna be full gym rat mode.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Oh god.
Flat on the face.
Dorian and Mosquitoes, how about you guys?
How could you? I trusted you.
At least it's under my desk and I shouldn't step on it.
What was the last thing said?
Please roll a acrobatics or athletics check in order to hold on to the rope and keep your balance as you're pulled along the ice.
So I rolled a 4, but I'm gonna use acrobatics, so my +8, so
Okay.
12.
Probably just saved your ass.
Probably. I'm sorry.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Same.
+1 for acrobatics.
Oh god.
Oh no. Yeah.
Mellitus,
Or
what's it?
athletics.
Dorian's losing, or Mosquitoes is losing more of it his nipples.
I got an 8.
You got an 8 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry to say it. All of you let go immediately and fell over. You all
All of-
take 2 points of cold damage as you hit the ice.
Meltus's ego has just gone down.
Flip, you would get a great show because you're facing and watching
Yeah.
them just
Flip, you
God.
just look down at this and they all fell over simultaneously like dominoes.
So Nyx can't necessarily hear me laughing, but she can definitely feel me laughing because I'm just basically like shaking.
And she can definitely feel the rope is a lot lighter than it should be. You
I was gonna
turn
say,
around.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
gonna send it.
Plep could be like the kid that's on the back of the snowmobile that doesn't tell the person that they fell off the sled.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to message in Plep's head and go, did they all fall? Please tell me it was good.
It was so good.
Okay, you fly back, or do you fly back?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You fly
Leave
back.
us.
You fly back and make sure everyone grabs the rope. Everyone,
Tie it
please.
to your wrist this time, guys. Just wrap it tight on your wrist.
Just break our
Tie it.
wrists.
That way you can't let go, and then you might just get dragged across the ice, but we'll still get across.
One
Everyone,
way
please,
or another.
please make another roll, acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Oh goodness.
With advantage
Ooh.
because you're tied to the rope this time.
Oh, I'm going with the first one because that was a lot better. Okay, much better this time. 23.
Nice.
I'm just picturing it's like, like when a jet ski starts, or like a water ski starts, like the boat starts, but
But they
just
just
like
let go
full,
immediately.
like the full front, like your
Yeah.
whole body just goes bam right to the ice.
Cool.
I'm just picturing because there's like that pause as like the rope's getting pulled taut.
Uh-huh.
As soon as it is, just all of us.
Dorian and Mellitus, what were your rolls?
So 13 plus 8 is, oh god, math. Give me a second.
21.
21.
21.
21.
16, and then 16 plus, what's your acrobatics, Carlos?
17.
So 17 for Carlos.
Okay, perfect. You all managed to hold tight the rope, tightening around whatever part you tied it to, and you keep your balance as you start to sled off into the distance towards the island. You are going quite fast as you're being pulled by the flying Nyx.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Plep, you just hear these manly grunts from Nyx as she's flying. And about 10 minutes later, you make it to the island. You slow down at you slow down as you ski across the ice towards the island. A lot taller ice peaks here, ranging all the way up to like 20 feet tall. There's definitely a difference between like where the water of the ocean is and the shoreline of the island. Once you get to the sandbank or the sandy beach area, you look down and there's like 2 feet minimum distance of ice to the sand, like underneath your feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You look at all of the trees, they're probably covered with about a foot of ice all around the diameter of each tree. You look off into the distance and you see a small Arctic fox, pure white fur, digging in the ice, and it pops its head up with a frozen mouse in its mouth, looks towards you, and darts into the forest. And just everything you see is just covered with ice.
I'm surprised anything can live out here. Because Meltus is just like,
Mm-hmm.
what is
Sorry,
this?
I missed what you said. What darted in the forest?
A small
White.
fox.
Okay.
With a mouse.
I sent you a
Did it do?
terrifying photo.
Did it do the jump that Arctic foxes do,
Yeah.
where they do like the nosedive? Oh,
Yeah, to like finally get to the bottom of the ice hole that they were digging.
like wee, wee,
Uh, wee, wee. So, what would everyone like to do?
Is Nick?
Nick.
Are they still flying?
Well, my wings are out, but I'd be just walking at this point.
Okay.
If we need me to fly up to look, I can.
Yeah.
How long do your wings last, or can you just put them out whenever you want?
I have 3 uses a day. No,
Okay.
it's my proficiency, so 2 uses
2
a day.
uses right now.
And they're an hour long each.
Okay. Good to know.
I'd say you could probably take them out whenever you want as well, but flying with them would use a use of it.
Yeah.
I would say just for the flavor of it. Do you let Plep down?
I was gonna say it's like I can't do much of anything unless someone takes me down, and even still, I'm gonna be very slow.
No,
It's
Pleb
poor-
can stay. I'm
just a
very strong
baby.
right now, so I'm not feeling. I got some that good juice. It's like when steroids.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
Roy
you know that?
Well, I don't know.
I got that good thing, when
Uh-huh.
I see what you're doing, Blaze.
No, you know those gym rat bros?
yeah, you.
Let's
IRL.
go.
No. Yeah, you probably got like 50 more minutes with the potion. If you want to carry a Plep, you can. The island isn't as difficult terrain as it was over the ocean.
Is like the ground like it's not as slippery?
No,
So
there's a little more traction.
okay.
I'll ask Plep if Plep would like to be let down.
I could carry him too if we need be. After what happened last
I
time.
was gonna say very clearly there's a look of just like, are you sure? Sure you can?
Hey, this time I'm not on a ladder, okay? It's 1 foot in front of the other.
Just like it's one step in front of the other on a ladder.
Whatever. You just
Whatever. How dare
One
you?
foot in front of the other.
whatever.
Unlocked a
It's like
childhood memory.
just kind of huffs, just like whatever. You choose. I don't care. My feelings aren't hurt.
It's like, why does no one let me carry them?
It was
Sorry.
one time.
You guys cut out for some reason. My headset turned off.
Oh no.
So, Plep, are you staying with me, or would you like to go freely?
Plep can stick with Nyx. Plep will be slow with his layers.
Yeah, it takes 5
Mel-
feet of movement from you.
Yeah.
Melix
And then
is just kind of like sucks in a breath. Just that's fine. Just looks away and just starts walking.
I'll go. You got it, Captain Plep. You're my buddy forever.
Brother,
Brother.
you got it, brother.
What is he, Hulk Hogan now?
That's Nyx right now with the potion. You got it, brother.
Needs the mutton chops and
Yeah.
bandana and sunglasses.
Yeah, Nyx can pull it off.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
take some
so
feathers from her wings, make the mutton chops.
so
Okay.
what would you guys like to do?
I would like to start walking forward.
Okay.
Falls through a hole.
Yeah, make a survival or nature check. Or perception.
And not doing survival. That's for sure. Oh wait, and survival's intelligence?
No, nature is.
Nature's intelligence. Survival's wisdom. Ooh, that's a +1 now. Okay, we'll do survival. That's a 17.
Okay. You see a small opening in the trees. Almost like a path was once there.
Hey guys, I see what looks like it could be a path. You want to head that way first?
Can we maybe potentially start drawing the shoreline first so we get the shape of it? Just follow along the shore?
It's up to you guys. You don't want to start going inland to see more, or
Well, that way we can get our bearings if we do the full circle around, and then we know the dynamic, like how big the actual island is, and then we can fill in the
okay.
space.
Yeah, up to you guys.
Probably figuring out the diameter would be best because at least we'd be able to see if there's any like clear paths going in so we don't have to trek any
Yeah.
more treacherous terrain.
Okay, so you head left or right?
To the left, to the left.
There we go. There it is. It has been decided by the god of Bay.
You head off to the left, towards the westward side of the island, and you it takes maybe an hour to get to what you can only assume is about the other side of the island. Wasn't a far trek there. not much difference in foliage or land change. Seems to be pretty flat. Trees along the whole outer rim, at least.
The whole time I'm gonna be counting the pace so that I
Okay.
know exactly how many feet
Okay.
around it is. Keep track of
Uh,
that.
yeah, and you get a good gauge of it. And at this time, you hear some cracks, sounds of falling ice and trees. Not exactly sure what, but it seems large. What would you like to do?
With my wings still, or would it be my wings still be out?
I would say they're gone at this point now.
Okay. Guys, did you hear that?
Yeah. Do you know which direction it was coming from?
Nyx would know the direction.
Yeah, it was definitely like maybe 100, maybe 50 feet into the trees.
I'm gonna
Did we
point
see
at
any
it.
like trees fall over?
You definitely heard them.
Oh, okay.
Ground shook a little bit as more trees fall. Sound getting a little closer.
Guys, I think we might want to hide and prepare. Something's coming.
Where do you want to hide?
Is there like a little like one of those like peaks of ice sticking up near us?
Yeah, maybe about 15 feet away, towards the ocean.
Any big rocks or boulders that we could hide by on the
Uh,
shoreline?
on the other side, closer to the trees.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
about the
go
same
that
distance.
way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
go
come.
hide behind one of those.
I'm gonna come with you.
Okay. Uh, and whoever's hiding, please make a stealth check.
God.
I guess I'm
Flap.
hiding.
Oh,
Would you like to
God.
be let go, or would you like to stay
Yeah.
on my back?
Oh God.
Probably to
The
make it easier on next
chainmail has
clip, we'll
struck
hide
again.
on their own.
Okay. I'll
Oh.
unhook my like little backpack, like just untie the knot so that Plep can get out.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Don't worry, Andrea. I got a
Yeah.
natural 1.
Oh gosh.
I
You
beat
like
you on
unbuckle
number
me, and
one.
all you hear is
I got a natural 20.
Jesus.
Okay, that counteracted.
Well,
You're perfectly silent. Me and Plep are just bang, 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 bang.
8 plus 6.
I feel like Plep just fell face forward
oh,
I got
absolutely.
14.
in his coat. Just. I'm just picturing
Like-
the tiny toddlers that like can't even move their arms. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
So I got 14 and Carlos got 21.
Okay. With that, you had 3 successes and 2 fails.
Horrible fails.
So Nyx, you unhook Plep, and they just fall flat on their face and croak a little bit. You pick them up and drag them towards the rock. And Mellitus and you clunk your way over to the boulder. But through the sound of the trees falling, you think you'll be okay. Dorian and Mosquitoes nimbly make their way over to it, as you hear more trees and crashes falling, and from the tree line, trees fly towards the ocean, as 2 large creatures are duking it with each other. One seems to be a tall, grotesque formed a giant ogre of some kind. Large teeth, thick muscles, with a club, trying to wail on the other thing. The other one, white covered fur, tusks coming out of its lower jaw, dark black eyes, just fighting and punching back at this ogre. Or and I think I
Sorry,
said
which one's fighting the ogre?
what looks to be a yeti,
Oh God.
and they're just duking it out, coming out of the tree line, uh, in frenzy with each other.
Who's all by me?
Everyone.
Oh, everyone came
Yeah.
my direction. I'm gonna.
We made your hiding spot so great.
Well, no, I was just wondering about Dorian.
Uh.
Mm,
About me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where are you guys?
Dorian, did you go to the ice or to the boulder? Dorian and Mosquitoes, I would say.
Where did we go? Boulder?
Boulder? Okay, so everyone's at the boulder.
Okay,
That's a nice
gonna, like-
boulder.
I like that boulder.
I'm gonna
That's a
put like my
nice
finger to my
boulder.
mouth as to like signal for everyone to be quiet and point to the forest to go straight back through the forest and just run from these guys. Let them duke it out.
Okay. Whoever wants to follow.
I will.
Dorian will also follow. Mosquito as well.
So we're like running into the forest away from him.
Yeah, we're going to just go straight back. If we're exactly halfway from where we started, we should be able to run straight back to the ship through the forest.
Kind of hard to tell, but from the amount that the island curved and the pacing you were counting, you can assume that you were about equidistant away from the boat, from the furthest point.
And as I'm going to run, because I know Plep's going slower, I'm going to try to like pick Plep up with me.
Okay.
You like to run and grab.
Yeah, under the like arm.
Yeah.
Your strength begins to fade as well, but you are still able to carry them. As Plep is not that heavy. Although with all of Plep's stuff, Plep is a little heavy. But you can still carry him. And you rush into the forest. Do you go on the path that they came out of, or do you go through the trees?
Through the trees.
Okay. You rush your way in. How long do you go until you settle?
Until we don't hear them anymore.
Okay. After about 5 minutes or so, you get to a point where you don't hear crashing or the snarls and guttural screams from either one. You look around and you emerge in... It's weird. You look around and you see what looks to be like the remnants of old buildings covered in ice. There's no roofs on these buildings. They all are in ruin. But it looks like there was a small settlement of some kind, maybe a dozen buildings. Small, but houses.
Does this ice seem naturally formed from the elements, or
Yeah.
like it occurred from something else attacking them?
No, it seems normal. Seems just covered in ice. You look down and you see like parts of the houses and roofs and walls that seem to be collapsed, just covered in ice. If you look inside one of the framed houses, there's no doors or anything, but like they're under about 2 feet of ice. There seems to be some sort of bedroll, a small bucket.
Okay.
Something used to be here.
Would I be able to figure out kind of what it was?
If you would like to make an investigation check.
Well, that is a 15.
Okay. Seems to be a house, long abandoned. You don't see any bodies under the ice. No bones or no intact bodies if they were frozen over. Yeah, just seems like an old abandoned house. No pictures, no paper of any kind. Seems like old, simple life, in comparison to any of your accommodations.
Even just like a
Does-
simple lodging in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
We can fix this place up.
Like a summer cabin. Well, a winter cabin.
And come to think of it, Plep, all of these are palm trees.
That's not normal.
No, much more
Um,
tropical environment, landscape, but everything's covered in ice.
Would Nyx know anything about something like storms or creatures that may cause?
Make a nature check for me.
That's a 15 plus. You said nature.
Yep.
21 because I have a +6 in nature. Yeah,
Believe
that's
so.
21, right?
Yep. Creatures that can, well, you know, there are some dragons that can like have their ice breath attacks.
Time for the dragons part of Dungeons and Dragons.
You know that the ocean has many different climates. Things can happen over time. That just changes the whole ecosystem. You saw an Arctic fox, which means it's most likely a common thing here for at least 100 years. For that to happen. The ice doesn't seem to be fresh or anything. Some spells can change the environment as well, but high level, high magic spells. There could be a reason somebody changed this island, but it definitely wasn't recent.
Okay. I'll relay that information out to the team.
Is there a way to kind of, I doubt it, like figure out if it was from more of a creature or a person, depending on like how the environment looks?
At that moment you question it. Everyone hears a crack that sounds like ice. You hear it from a direction behind you, Plep, as you look back towards the trees, there's something crouching. It seems larger than you, slightly larger than Ori, but in a bipedal fashion, or quadrupedal fashion. Some sort of creature crouching back behind the trees. Blending in pretty well.
Lep thinks we've been spotted.
At that point, it slowly creeps out, its front claws coming out of the tree line, and you see a small dragon. Quite small as compared to what you envision when you think of a dragon. This one seems quite young.
Kind of like a baby in a sense.
Yeah.
Maybe like a wormling.
Does it have
Um,
4 legs?
Yep.
Does
So it's a dragon.
It's
Does-
pure white scales. And
Does
it's
it have
just
wings?
staring at you. Small
Does
wings,
n-
probably not able to fly yet.
Oh, baby.
does Nyx know anything about white dragons and their younglings, or if they would leave them alone?
Dragons are interesting creatures. You know they're sentient. If you'd like to make... Would you have studied dragons?
I think Nyx would have read up on them.
Probably came across a book at some point. You want to make a history
Yeah.
check? History or nature, your choice. No, history.
Why are you nervous about my...
No, I'm debating the... Because dragons aren't necessarily something that a nature book would have. It'd be
That's
a
fine.
biological thing, but it's also an arcane thing. So it becomes
I
a...
don't have proficiency in history, but that's still going to be a 19 because I have a
Okay.
+4.
Dragons are still creatures, but they are sentient beings, so it could be like leaving their kid out for lunch. Or while they're at work.
Lep be looking
Um,
like a snack right now.
You are quite small, and its eyes are fixed on you, Flip.
You look like a burrito.
Like a
Lep,
very
would you like to be on my back because we are going to need to leave? I don't. If this is here by itself, I feel like its mom will be back soon. It wouldn't have left it too far.
Flep turns to Nyx and just gives the universal sign for uppies.
Please?
Uppies!
Arms stretched out on either side, brought
Like
ever
little
so closer to
graspy
the
hands.
front, and just clapping their fingers into their palms.
Uppies, I don't want to be on the same level as this thing. I
It
look
wa-
like a
Uppies.
well-stuffed cream puff. Like, pick me up, please.
Blaze,
I'll have Flep around my
please
so that
make
Flep
an
wraps around
animal
my-
handling check as you slowly try to move this, move Plep as it's watching you. It's stopped moving. It's
15?
stopped moving, but it is just
15?
watching you.
15?
15?
Mm-hmm.
It was nice knowing you all.
It just waits there in place watching. Its eyes dart back and forth to each and every one of you, realizing that it is outnumbered, but it does just dart its eyes back to Plep. Nyx, you almost see it as like a what is this thing type look of curiosity, but also you get the sense that it is just hungry.
Would I know also if we did decide to eliminate this baby dragon, if the mother would hunt down?
I would say you have no idea.
Okay, nothing
Why would you
in
even
writings
want
or
to harm
anything
the
like that.
baby? It's a beautiful baby.
He's a beautiful baby. Little white dragon baby.
He's so cute.
Well,
Why isn't Dorian trying to steal this pet?
I'm
did.
going.
It frees the ship from the inside, and we'd have a mother white dragon after our ass.
Uh,
Cute.
I'm
That's
going to open my bag of holding and take out a big piece of like meat that I have like
You just
of the
carry
shark.
meat? Oh, from
Yeah,
the
I carry
shark? Okay.
ration. Yeah, I carry
Oh,
rations.
from the shark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, you keep that thing unsealed in your bag.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's refrigerated right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
bag
I'm gonna
of
take my
colding, my bad.
bag of holding. Yeah.
Bag of colding.
Yeah, its
and
eyes dart to your hands where the
I
meat
take
is.
it and I'm going to toss it towards Dorian and ask for them to shoot the piece of meat using their bow if they have a bow or whoever has a bow. Shoot it in the opposite direction of us. I'm going to say it in a message to their head as I go to toss it.
Okay.
Dorian's like, what the fuck?
Them.
Who is that?
To
Roll a
shoot it.
d20 for that, right?
Sorry?
Do I have to roll a d20 for that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is there any like so I got a 12. Am I adding anything?
You would add your proficiency bonus and dexterity.
Okay, so proficiency is 12, so 14 plus dexterity, which is 4, so 18.
Okay, that's a good roll. You attach the piece of meat to your arrow and fire it in the direction that Nyx pointed towards, and it launches and arcs past the trees. And the dragon darts its head towards it and just dashes off in the direction of the food.
I'm going to say in everyone's head to run.
I honestly just imagine Dorian shooting it straight up, like in Grown Ups, thinking of like last one standing.
So does everyone run away?
Yep.
Dorian?
Unless you guys wish to fight it.
You wanna fight a dragon?
Lep will be taking no part in this fight.
I am not.
Yeah, no, neither
I
is
am
Nick.
too snackish.
I am too snackish.
I need
Oh,
I
that's
need
one
to
thing
add
that
a
I forgot to make.
quotes channel that we can all add stuff in, because that's a hilarious quote.
I'm too
That's one.
snackish.
That is the one thing that I forgot to add to my book, because whenever I do a campaign, just a little section in the back of the book is purely just quotes. Yeah, my Dragonlance quote section is absolutely unhinged.
Edit channel permission. Want to make sure everyone. I think everyone can get. Okay, good. And you all dart away unless Dorian you decide to fight it.
Keep in mind, dragons are powerful.
Even the babies.
And it's called Dungeons and Dragons.
As much as Dorian wants to test fate, he does run away. He joins
Okay.
it up.
Yet the funny thing is dragons aren't even the most powerful creatures.
Nope. So you all dart away towards the direction that you assume the boat's in. and you continue on what looks like this area is different that you run towards. There is less trees. It's more of open clearing, and as you're running, uh everyone make a perception check for me.
Regular perception or
Yeah.
passive perception?
Regular perception.
Huh.
As you're like
Okay.
running in slight fear
Oh
of
god.
a dragon that could be following you or coming back to the island. You're not sure.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, nice.
Melitus is just not focused on anything except getting to the ship. That's a 2.
Ooh.
Oof.
21.
Dorian drew a 9 plus 6 for rare perception, so 15.
Okay.
I got 14.
14. Okay. Was everyone who rolled 15 or higher, you notice that the ice changes. It's more dark in a spot ahead of you, maybe like 20 feet ahead of you. And it's kind of like a long strip. You're not sure what it is.
Split to the sides.
Oh, it is like 100 foot long across.
Like,
Like
we would have to.
it's about 10 feet to the other side of where it's dark, so you could jump over it, but you don't know what this is.
I'm gonna go for a jump. Actually, I'm gonna pull out my second set of wings for the day, and I'm gonna fly over with Plup.
Okay, probably a good idea, as I'm not sure if Plep would be able to jump over this with all the coats.
No, not even a little.
Anyone else?
Sorry, it's like a little gap or something?
Yeah,
Sorry, I missed the last part.
like the ice was like a solid bluish color as you were running, and then it just, for 10 feet in front of you, it gets darker for whatever reason.
But I don't notice that because I got a 2.
No. So you see Nyx take out her wings and grab Plep, but you're not sure why.
Plup would have already been on my back.
Oh, would you?
Uppies.
Oh, right, uppies.
Please.
Or he's giving me the uppies right now. Look.
Oh, yeah.
He wants out of his pen. No, sweetheart.
Little baby.
Dorian, Mosquitoes, what do you guys do? Mosquitoes, you don't notice, I think, because you rolled a 14.
Dorian wants to see if he can jump across it.
Okay. You no, you would roll an athletics check to jump across the ice.
Oh god, my athletics is not that great. Oh, it's a good thing I got a 20.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
20 plus 1, so 21.
You jump across the 10-foot gap, and you manage to keep your balance as you land on the ice on the other side. Mosquitoes, what do you do? You see Dorian jump in front of you. You're not sure why.
Do you want to test fate? Join me on the episode.
I see that. Think, huh, Dorian's an idiot, and keep running the same way.
You keep running? Okay.
Mellitus is gonna like see and jump, but like slightly delayed. Like he's like, "Oh, I should be jumping." Okay.
You step on or you jump, Mellitus?
Yeah.
Okay. Please make an athletics check. Mosquitoes, you just run across?
Oh my god. Sorry. I got a nat 1.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do I add my modifier with a nat 1?
It doesn't matter.
I got a 6 or
Yeah.
7.
That's a good modifier.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes, you
I
just
will run over if I'm able to.
okay. Mosquitoes, you begin to run over it, and you hear cracking. You look down, and this is a frozen over gorge that has about 2 inches of ice
Oh god.
between you and nothing. As Mellitus jumps,
Oh no.
but slips and cracks the rest of the ice
Oh,
where you're
no.
running on. And you guys begin to fall.
Oh my
Does
god.
Nick see this?
You see this, but you're in the air about 5 feet in front of them.
Is Dorian safe or did Dorian fall too?
No, Dorian jumped over it.
Okay, so he's
Oh
safe.
no, is this how I die?
One second, guys.
Mellitus and Mosquitoes, please make dexterity saving throws as you begin to fall and try to catch something.
Do I have anything to
God,
help you guys?
You have rope.
no.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, those dice need to go in the garbage immediately.
I'm not using that one
So I
anymore.
got 10.
A 10?
Oh
Oh
my
no.
shit.
Oh no.
And it's not even like we have inspiration to burn.
Nope.
Oh
Oh no.
You guys just end up falling.
Do I have
As
any spells?
as the rest of you turn around and just see a hole in the ice. And Slate screams and yells as Mellitus and Mosquitoes are not standing there behind you. The two of you fall, and is there anything you guys can do in order to slow your fall, or if you want to try to grab the wall?
Wait.
Could I dive down to try to grab one of them?
You can try.
What does this do?
If you dash, I would say you can probably reach where they are falling.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
have a question for the DM.
Yep.
So one of my spells I have prepared, or one of my oath spells, is Ensnaring Strike. I know it says when I hit a creature with a weapon.
It pulls it
Could I?
towards you.
Oh, it says when you hit a creature with a weapon. Oh no, we lost the. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. Could I maybe try and use that to like hit the? Am I near the wall of the gorge?
Yeah, it's about a 10-foot distance between the two walls.
Would I be able to like hit the wall with that spell and make thorns appear or vines?
Yeah, I'd say you could give it a shot.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how to cast spells yet.
Since this is Ensnaring Strike, I believe it uses an attack roll.
Sorry, the audio cut out. What?
Since it's ensnaring strike, I believe it's an attack roll.
Okay.
And since it is just a wall,
It's an
you,
yeah.
you don't have to roll for it because
Oh,
you
okay.
you would just
It's
hit
a
it.
wall.
Okay. Good, because I don't trust my dice right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you hit
Go
it.
to hit a wall and miss.
So what is your intent for
my
doing
intent is
this?
for the vines to be like attached to the wall and for me to grab it as a
Does it say how big the vines are?
uh, it's just a writhing mass of thorny vines at the point of impact. And for the
Ensnaring
regular spell, it says the
strike.
target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by magical vines.
Okay.
What?
I know this is a weird way to use this spell, but that's why I'm asking.
I would say
I'm thinking outside the box here. That's all.
no, I like it. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah. Technically, if I hit the wall as I'm falling, I'm making a big line so the vines could come down.
You know what? I would say I would allow it to break both of your falls because it says a large or larger creature is affected by this as well, which means it's a lot of vines. I would say
Yeah.
it's a good size amount to to break your fall.
Okay, yeah, I'll use it so I'll yeah, I want to hit the wall
Yeah.
with my sword and I want the vines to kind of shoot out underneath us. Like kind of like a kind of like net sort of thing or like a to cushion us falling.
Okay. Yeah.
Very pokey knit.
I would say the spell does do damage, so roll
Yeah.
1d6 piercing damage for both you and Melitus.
Yep.
Oh, for
1d6.
both for mosquitoes and me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's a 3 and a 5. I'll take 5 damage. I'll take I'll take the higher number.
Okay.
16.
And you, for the moment, affix yourself there. I'd say it does last. The spell does last a minute, so you have
You
a
guys got
minute
a
to
minute
figure
to help
something
us.
else.
So,
So I took 5 damage, right? And mosquitoes took 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there trees nearby then to tie a rope down?
Not really. Closest tree line is probably 50 feet away.
just
You're in the
watch.
air. You still have the potion strength right now. You could
No, the potion's
No.
gone.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna try to stand on the edge of the gorge and have the rope tied around my waist and drop it down to them and try to let them climb up if there's anything nearby that I
Okay.
could maybe stabilize the rope with would be better, but you said there wasn't nothing there.
Yeah, it's about 50 feet.
Is there a
Closest
big
thing.
rock nearby, maybe?
Not big enough.
Oh, wait. I have an idea.
Okay. I like ideas.
I have a spell.
It prevents people from dying right now.
It's gonna kind of suck, but I'm going to tell everyone else to back away from me.
What are you
and
doing?
Crying.
I'm gonna toss Plep away from me so that Plep doesn't get damaged.
You throw Plep
Oh,
and they
no.
bounce.
This is just so much crying.
And
Skip like
I'm
a
gonna
stone over the
cast-
ice.
After I put the rope down and it's tied around my waist, I'm going to cast Rhyming's Blinding Ice on myself and turn myself into a ice creature for a minute because I'll be frozen solid in spot,
Okay.
and I will take the 3d8
Yep.
cold damage.
Roll damage. You automatically fail the save because you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, well, you threw the rope down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mellitus and Mosquitoes, you're able to try to climb out.
Okay.
Please roll athletics checks in order to climb.
Okay, I'm not using that D20. I'm changing.
And Dorian and Plep, is there anything you guys want to do while this is happening?
I'm taking 18 damage.
Okay,
Okay.
that's oh, thank you. I enjoy your sacrifice.
I
I
got
appreciate it.
11.
11, okay.
18 plus 6.
Miss Mellitus,
I
what
got-
did you get?
I got a 19.
A 19, okay. I'd say you guys could help each other to
Yeah.
climb out.
I'm
So,
I'm pretty strong. I could help.
yeah, I think you guys can get out no problem. And if Mellitus went first, you could definitely pull the rope to
Yeah.
help Mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Plep, was there anything
Oh
you were
my
doing?
frail body.
Can't remember if you said so.
Dorian
Only
cuts the rope before making it up.
Nyx took damage.
Sorry?
So Nyx took damage.
Yeah.
Did anybody else?
What's the
No, I
radius
tossed
on
you-
it?
30-foot cone, but I told everyone to get away from me.
If it's a cone in front of you, then
If it's like a cone on top of you, I'd say you could
Yeah.
angle it enough to just hit yourself, yeah.
Because I have my cannon with me. I can turn it into the I can activate my Eldritch Cannon and I can use the protector ability on it.
Okay.
So if I aim that actually is there a distance on it? So if there is
I believe it's 30 feet.
hang on. I need to have this all written down. Where are you? 10 feet. So I would not be close enough to Nyx to do this then.
60 feet.
What? Oh no, then I would be.
Wait, which one are you trying to do? The protector one?
The protector
A
one.
creature of your choice
Within 10
within
feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to get close enough.
But you can move the cannon 60 feet as a bonus action on your turn.
But yeah. If anything, I'll just turn it into the protection cannon.
Okay.
Because it can move on its own, can it?
As a bonus action on your turn.
Okay,
You can tell it to move.
sweet.
Oh wait, no. Part of the same action you can direct. Yeah. But it can move 15 feet on that bonus action. When it's within 60 feet of you, you can move it.
Alright. So it is currently just kind of a healing machine at the moment.
Yeah.
you just have to be around it.
Be close enough to it, and then I'd be
Ah.
able to heal any damage.
That is a very small range that it has. Jeez.
Well,
How
I mean,
close
if
do you have
it
to be to it?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Uh,
I mean, considering the healing properties of it is 1d8 plus 4,
Temporary hit points.
still something.
Yeah.
and now,
I'll
since
be
I played
okay.
Baldur's Gate, I understand how temporary hit points work.
Yeah, they suck,
Dumb.
don't they?
It sucks when it's against somebody.
Oh, yeah. Always target the spellcasters first.
That Cazador fight was bullshit.
I haven't got there yet, but I've seen mixed reviews on it.
I had to do it 3 times.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so what is everyone doing? I would say Mellitus and Mosquitoes have made their way up to the top.
I'm just kind of frozen in place for a minute.
I'm pretty sure you're still conscious, which means you can end the spell whenever you want.
Okay, well, once they're up top, then I'll end the.
Okay.
And
And-
so are we off the edge
No,
of the
this is not me concentration. This is not a concentration spell.
No? Oh.
No.
So you're just stuck for a minute.
Yep.
So what spell was it?
Rhymes blinding ice.
Oh,
It's
fancy.
it's a Tasha's spell. No, it's Fizzband's Treasury of Dragons spell.
Mhm.
I know Tasha's hit his laughter. I know that spell. I'm so proud of myself. I know things.
I've never successfully used that spell.
I used that
Yeah,
spell
me neither. I
once.
tried it on an owl bear once and in a game, and I was so upset.
Are we off
Yeah,
of
you're
the
on
edge?
the proper side of the ice now.
And
of
we're
the
on like
gorge.
the solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Ugh. Meltus is gonna like pick up mosquitoes and like he's just like, oh my god, like that just happened.
Whoa.
Just like kind of like, oh my god, we're alive. How is this happening?
Are they friends now?
Alright.
They
No, not necessarily.
they went through a harrowing battle together. A life or death situation.
I got scared, man.
Gosh, I need therapy after that.
What is this near death experience?
And
Does-
as you were falling, you did not see a bottom of the gorge. At this time, you also hear crying and chirping. Slight roar from behind the way you came. Nyx, you unfreeze after a minute, and you
As soon
hear
as-
this as well. You are very
Oh.
cold, Nyx.
before she notices the thing, like before she has a chance, like as soon as she's unfrozen, Meltus is gonna hug her.
Okay.
Like just like full on, like doesn't say anything, just hugs and like holds for a second. It's just like, and then just lets go and then steps back again. Just like like a silent acknowledgement of like thank you.
Nyx is just gonna be like very awkward, like, why? Oh,
What?
what? I'm confused.
It doesn't matter.
Just let me stay like this for a second.
You're just gonna feel that my skin is just like cold as ice. Like normally I run a little warm. I'm, pink tiefling. I like my heat, and I'm just cold.
And Melsis doesn't even care. The adrenaline that's going through him and the appreciation, like just like doesn't even notice. Just like it's like I'm just gonna sit here for a second and then walks away.
Mosquitoes watching this awkward exchange with a slight grimace.
Feel affection.
Smooth.
And what would everyone like to do now as you hear a creature slowly start to make its way towards you again? From a distance, but
Gonna grab my little froggy friend and we're gonna run.
I'm
okay.
gonna run and I'm just gonna shout like, can you guys mention something in the future instead of just jumping?
Yeah, like yell jump next time.
Yeah. Give us a warning next time.
And you continue running back to the boat. Takes a considerably less amount of time than walking around the island than it is to get through it. In about 20 more minutes, you make your way to the shoreline where you can see the boat, and from the look of it, it seems like it's moved, and it's pointing in a different direction than it was when you left it. So it seems like whatever they were doing worked,
I'm
or
just
is
gonna let
working.
out a big scream saying dragon and towards the group and see if I can message Ori
Uh,
to let him know what's going on. If I'm close enough.
okay, roll. Oh, what should you roll for that? Uh, I don't know. Roll charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, either charisma or I would say maybe even constitution for just
Let's go
yelling.
let's go charisma because then that'll be 24
Yeah.
without any bonus. Like is this a saving throw
No.
or no, just straight charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
Okay, one sec. Um, from the distance, you don't see anything, or you don't hear anything, but you do see the sails unfurl. Uh, and after a moment, you see almost like uh flashing light towards the direction of the shore. Not exactly sure what it means, but it is a response. So somebody heard you. How would you guys like to get back? The pots and the pot lids that you have are still there, uh, unless you took them with you.
My wings are still out, right?
Yeah, you would still have probably half an hour with them.
I'm
You
gonna How long of a distance is a flight to
About 10 minutes for you,
Okay, so if I
one
did
way.
back and forth, oh, that'd be 20 minutes. 30. It wouldn't be worth being able to carry.
If everyone ran, it would be shorter time for you in general. But it is 4 trips. Probably actually 3 trips with one person running the whole way.
Who's the heaviest?
Probably Mellitus.
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to lift you, Melodus.
No.
Nah.
It would
Oh,
be
darn it.
tough.
I'm going to flap off to the ship, and then come back and pick up somebody as long as everyone keeps running. I'm going to roll a D um a D D4 or D3, whatever it's called.
Or
Um
oh, to
as to who
see.
I'm picking up. Yeah,
Yeah.
picking up next. Um
Would either be Dorian or
no, I'm going to even try to put Mellitus in this. I'm going to let it to be the dice.
okay.
So Dorian will be a 1, Mosquito's a 2, and Melodus is a 3, and a 4 is a reroll. It's a 1. So I'm picking Dorian up first.
Okay.
Perish.
So, Dorian, Mellitus, and Mosquitoes, please make dexterity saving throws. Or, wait, what was it? No, acrobatics checks in order to keep your balance on the ice as you're running.
What the hell is
but
wrong
didn't
with
you
my
pick that?
dice today?
Some days they
It's a
just want you
D20.
to suffer.
I got a 2.
I thought Dorian got picked up.
Second, so you
Oh.
would still have to run for about 10 minutes or 20 minutes or
Well, 15.
15ish minutes.
Plus acrobatics. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Is
Actually,
it even if I'm dashing, would it make it shorter distance for me than to fly?
no. No, because you were dashing, I assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 9.
And Dorian got 14.
And I got a 2.
Yeah. All of you take 4 points of cold damage as you slip and try to keep your balance, but you still make the distance. Thinking of it now, if it takes only 15 minutes, you would only be able to get one more person.
Okay.
So you pick up Dorian and Mellitus and Mosquitoes. Please make one more acrobatics check as you make the final jaunt.
Mosquitoes is down to 18 health.
Oh
I
my
got a
god.
6.
Zero.
Six.
Hey, we're
Hey.
twins.
You both take 1
Oh,
point
God.
of ice damage
Oh.
as you slip and fall into ice spikes on your way.
Oh, God.
Everyone else seems to be already on deck, if not pushing the boat. The captain seems to be pushing the boat along the ice as it's slowly moving. He tries to wave and smile, but also tries to not lose his balance. You climb up.
Did,
Oh,
did,
yep.
did Nix's message get to the crew about the dragon?
You climb up there,
Oh.
and you see Amelia barking orders at everyone, yelling, "The captain said he heard something about a dragon. What's going on?"
Baby ice dragon, little white dragon, coming this way, and the mom it was calling out, coming soon.
Okay, fair point. And she starts yelling at everyone to go faster, and yells to the captain, "Push harder, damn it! We gotta go. You're not fighting this one."
Question.
Mellitus also just muffled, really, just like out of breath, just hole, fell, not dead, ice.
Wade rushes over to you guys and looks. You guys, what the fuck have you been doing? Get downstairs. I need to bandage you. And you need to be warmer. We'll bandage you in the kitchen. It's so much warmer there.
Before he does that, I have a question. How thick is the ice?
From the look of it, as you were flying back, it is much thinner. The boat is actually probably 50 or so feet out of where you guys started. And it seems to be thinning out the further away from the island you get.
So would you say the ship's almost out? If I had maybe used shatter to break out
It would definitely
rest of-
help.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the hull, like the area, like the front of the boat, and like cast shatter at the ice.
Okay,
and
probably
to
like
break away.
10 feet away from hitting the boat, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit
Yeah,
the boat.
okay.
Not the plan to
Yeah.
hit the boat with
We've
shatter.
gone through issues of description for where you're casting before, so I want to make
Yes,
sure this
I know.
time.
No, the boat is not my target. I am not
Okay.
gonna hit it.
Okay.
I'm hitting the ice, like 10 feet away, like
Yeah.
in the cone
Enough
or
away
whatever.
to not hit the boat.
Yeah,
Okay. You shatter the ice and it throws everything out a little bit. The water buckles and swooshes back to its spot. And it creates a good sized path, and you hear the ice chunks hitting each other as it settles in the ocean. And the ice continues to like spread out and make a small path for you guys. At that point, the captain jumps up onto the deck and like Superman poses with big smile on his face, just proud of himself for pushing the boat and helping to get it out of the ocean or out of the ice. Everyone else, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go to set course after this.
You go up to Randy and he's like, I don't care about what our direction is right now. We're getting out of the ice, and then you can tell me where to go. And he just kind of bats his eyes at
If
it.
you
at
take
you.
us back into the danger zone, you need to head this direction. Due north.
I said direction. Northeast is towards the island.
No, it's not.
You look at the compass and it is toward the island.
You need to go southwest.
Southwest.
He's a little rattled right now.
Yeah.
There's a dragon on our ass.
You assume you haven't heard a big dragon yet, and you don't hear a little one anymore. You managed to get away from it as well. So you assume. But you make your way. Oh yes.
I'm just gonna like look at the crew and just like at Randy or something and just be like, you see all this ice? This wasn't here. This is because of whatever mother of that dragon is that did this. This used to be a tropical area. We need to go.
He looks at you. Those are palm trees? I couldn't even tell
Yes.
from way over here. Yeah, we're going. We're going. The boat is moving. The sails are down. I'm steering. And Wade just comes out, he starts grabbing. He grabs you by the hand, Meletus, and just goes, I said, everyone to the kitchen. You need bandages. Your wounds are gonna freeze shut, and not in the good way.
I'm just gonna ignore him, and I'm just gonna be like pretending I'm not injured in any
Yeah.
way. That I'm not like literally my skin is probably like a shade of purple instead of pink.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be like working on the map and like getting the direction and course and make it seem like I'm actually really busy so that I don't have time for him.
Uh-huh. And
Meletus is gonna just kind of like acquiesce and just like follow him, but he seems like a little bit more like not as cheery.
oh my god, I forgot what Chris was doing this whole time. Chris was helping them break the ice. He is rushing back and forth right now, trying to help Ori, but Ori is just too big for him to keep up with. So he's just trying to like
Baby
tie
boy Chris.
ropes. I completely forgot about baby boy Chris. Oh my god. It has been a day. It's been like 4 weeks since we've done this.
Like, since we played. But yeah, so Meletus is just seeming a little bit like less cheery than normal. Just kind of like acquiesces and follows Wade. Just
And he takes you to the nice warm kitchen, and he sits you down and he stands on the table to bandage your arm and like moves all over you and starts bandaging and putting ointment and everything. Just make sure you're okay.
and like the whole time Meletus is just kind of like staring off into space.
Yeah.
Like he's not there. Like he's not in the room. He's somewhere else.
And you guys make your way out of the ice, away from the storm. Getting further out into the ocean, you realize that the clouds are located around this island, and you start to get out to a place where you can actually see the sun, and the clouds start breaking up. It begins to get warmer the further away from the island you get. And once all of you are bandaged and uh, Wade sends you off with clean bill of health, he
He
uh,
didn't get me, right?
he definitely would have gotten to at some point, but if you would have stayed up there, he would have just came up and bandaged you where you were.
Okay.
You find yourselves eventually coming back up into the warm sunlight, and behind you, you hear the guttural roar of a dragon as the wings flap, and uh, the wind pushes the boat further forward away from the island. You turn around and back towards the island. You can still see it in the distance. This large creature flying down onto the island and landing, probably covering like an eighth of the island. Just a large creature taking up a good portion of the island, landing down, and you just hear its roar in the distance as you head off into the warm sun. And I think that's where we can end session today.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You guys good?
Our near-death experience babies, you okay?
Yeah.
I'm a little traumatized.
Welcome to D&D.
That was my first time ever in D&D, almost losing my character.
Nah, you were fine. I believed in you.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Besides,
a
you would
lot
have
of
to
damage you guys were taking.
I took the brunt of it.
You took a lot of damage, yeah.
It's
The
fine though,
scheme
because
has
I
been
have a lot of
proven.
I have a lot of hit points compared to the
Yeah.
other people, so I
But if you fell to your death, though,
I would have died.
Yeah.
That was scary. I didn't like that.
I'm sorry.
Remind me
Damn
never to
dice. I don't know. I'm getting rid of
Oh yeah,
that die
the dice were awful today.
for
For all
me.
of us.
remind me never to invite you to Birdie's table then. Oh my god.
Uh,
His
Ah,
favorite thing is traps and situations that if any normal person would look at it, it's like, yeah, that's like a TPK. What the hell are you doing? And we're just like, no, it's fine.
that's fine. Good.
yeah, like that picture of 3 bullets that you guys were against.
So
Charlie?
that was fun and terrifying.
Wasn't it only like 2 of you there too?
Oh my
There
god.
was 4 of us there.
For
Jeez.
3 bullets. She just sent us a picture of the minifigs on the map.
You know what the best part is? That's not all that was there.
Oh god.
Because there was a greater bullet there.
Oh no.
It was just behind that little. I don't know if I sent you a picture when it had the cabin.
No. It was just the 3 bullets.
So at some point, Adam's character used Stonewall and essentially made a bunker. Yeah, it was a lot.
The best part was the picture, the caption that came with it was, "I'm in danger."
I'm in danger. But yeah,
Uh,
okay. Just out of
this
curiosity, greater.
this is fun.
Yeah,
I'm having fun.
everything's
Nick,
fine.
Not
Everything's
bullet.
fine.
Nyx wouldn't have let you die.
No,
just tried.
I fully believe Nyx could have caught you before you fell.
I tried everything I could.
You did great.
I'm like this isn't how it's supposed to work, but is it
Hey,
a cool enough idea that the DM will
Oh,
let me
it
do
was an
it?
awesome idea. I loved
your
that.
your idea sparked my idea of using my spell
On
Yeah,
that way to
yourself.
freeze myself into spot.
that
Yeah.
was a clever way of using the spell, making yourself an anchor.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what the fuck, Brody?
You know,
Sorry.
Oh.
if I was a harder DM, Blaze, I would have had the rope take damage as well and break.
Aw.
But no, that was a
Oh.
cool enough idea.
See, if the DM likes your idea enough, they can take the rules out of the equation.
Yeah.
I'm only alive by the DM's mercy.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna need to find a magical item where the rope does not ever break. It's like an endless rope.
Just get an immovable rod, you'll be fine.
Are we assuming that at the end of this session we long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone can put their hit points back up, all their spell slots are back.
Can't remember what my hit points were before this.
I'm assuming next session we'll make it to Mist Fair. So
Do you
you'll be
do
good
you
for
have
that.
an updated character sheet with my hit points on there since we leveled up or no?
I do. Let me look.
I know it was 40 something.
Uh,
Okay, just let me live.
So to put some
48.
perspective, sorry,
48?
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
Yes, pup.
So to put into perspective, like the picture that Andrea is talking about, so we are up against 4 bullets, which are CR5.
Yeah.
So 3 CR5 creatures and 1 dire bullet, which is a level
Oh.
7 challenge rating. So 3 level 5s and a level 7 with only 4 players at what level are we? We're at level 10 right now. The dire bullet itself says recommended for players 11 to 13.
Yeah.
Dang.
Didn't you
We
also
still
say
fucking survived.
there were gorgons or medusas in that too?
That
That
was
was
the
another
session from
time.
last time. We
Oh.
had 3 basilisks, 2
Oh, basilisks.
medusas,
Yeah.
2 medusas, and right at the end of the night, my character was starting the petrification process, and the very, very last roll of that night was to see if it was completed. Because if
Yeah.
I failed that save, my character's essentially dead unless they decide to cart around my petrified body until they find a greater restoration spell, which isn't a thing in the Dragonlance universe because the
No.
entire land of Kryn is just abandoned by the gods.
Yeah. You would have to have a potion of depetrification.
Which we did not have.
Ah, jeez.
My DM for my Dragonlance is just hellbent on killing somebody. But we're just a table of absolute maniacs. The only reason that we even killed the dire bullet to begin with is we put it to sleep long enough that we could take care of the other bullets to the point where at least they could run away out of fear that the fact that they're supposed to be like the prime like alpha killer in this area be like, oh shit, these guys are a lot tougher than we thought.
Yeah.
And then once they were all gone, we just basically surrounded it. I summoned 2 bears, readied in action, and we all attacked it at once while it was asleep. That is the only way we survived that situation.
Oh, Milo, you guys disconnected when we were falling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That was so
god.
funny.
It's like literally Carlos did his roll and I went to tell you guys the answer and it just like broke and we're like trying to respond and I'm like, no,
You guys are like,
there's
are we
nothing
alive?
said
Are we
so
alive?
far."
Are we dead?
And like we tried on like 2 different devices, and I was like, oh my god, nope. But we got it working again.
What a cliffhanger.
Yep.
You know what? Blaze convinced me. We're gonna level up as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Um,
to leveling
Oh
up.
god, I have to figure out how to level up again. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh shoot,
God.
we're level 5, aren't we?
Yes. This
Yeah.
makes us
Okay.
level 5. Session 5,
Well-
level 5.
If any of
Carly,
y'all
that's
need
level
help,
up
I
your
have all the
character.
time in the world that I can jump on call and help you with it.
I get an extra attack now. Cool.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you're a
figure out how to level
fighter.
up
Oh, you get action surge.
I'm a paladin,
Oh, I
You're a
thought you were a
paladin, yeah.
fighter. Whoopsie doopsie.
but I get extra attack though.
Also, all our proficiencies go up.
To +3s. I don't know how to fix that.
I'm gonna
Just add
put
1 to
Druid-
everything.
Okay, so
To
Carlos,
all
you
of
have to
like the
level up
strength,
your
dexterity,
character.
constitution, or to the skills.
To your skills.
The ones that you're proficient in, add 2 more. Add
Add 1 more.
1 more. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a +7 then. Okay.
Dang. I just have to change the level. Nothing else goes up, or
Your health goes up, and let me check. What class were you again? You're rogue druid.
yeah. So I put Druid up to level 3, and then Rogue still at 2.
Okay, so that is roll a d8, and anything above or under 4, re-roll it.
Oh gosh, which one's the D8?
The diamond one. Or the 2 pyramids on top of each other.
Gizmo, if I'm taking a level
Okay,
first,
give me a second. I'll use it.
Sorry, say again,
Is it-
please.
if I go up to level
Oh,
4 on my sorcerer, am I getting anything out of my background? I don't have that sheet with me. Or my
Okay,
flame
I got a
sorcerer.
7.
7? That's good.
I get level
1
2
sec,
spell
Blaze.
slot.
So it looks like my health went up automatically to 39.
Oh, and next level's gonna be good. Why are artificers
It
broken?
went to 39?
Yeah, it was at 33 and then it went to 39 when I.
Okay,
Oh wait, no, that's
so
max hit points. Never mind. I'm dumb.
well, it should be changing your max hit points. No, that's right.
Ooh. I get 2 level 2.
And I don't need to change anything about the abilities.
I am checking that. I think Druid level 3 is wild shape, right? Or no, that's your circle.
Which I still haven't decided on. Fuck.
Okay,
no.
so once you decide on that, let us know and we can work with you for that.
Yeah.
How do you do
Okay.
the hit points again?
Anything above half for your roll. So you're a paladin.
Yeah.
That's a D10. So anything under half,
up.
re-roll.
Okay, so roll a d10.
I
That's like the top looking one, right?
Yeah.
And then manage character and levels.
That's
And so anything under half of that, I re-roll.
Yeah. Anything under 5.
So you're Peter Monk.
Oh God,
so
this dice doesn't like me either. Okay.
Carlos is level 3. Does he go up to level 4 then technically?
No,
he joined
we'll
later?
put him up to level 5 as well.
Okay, so then
I
you
Carlos has got a
realized
lot to
that
do.
at the end of last episode or last session, I was like, oh wait, Carlos is level 3, isn't he?
It has to equal level 5.
So, sorry, whatever I roll is what I add to my hit points,
And then plus your constitution as well.
plus constitution,
Yeah.
which is +3. Nice, I got +10.
Plus 10.
58 health points.
I'm
go.
52 because I got a 10 as well because I rolled max.
Nice. 58.
43. And I will not forget my goddamn Constitution modifier this time.
Oh, there were
How
so
do
many
I-
numbers. Hold on. HP. Blaze, what did you get?
I rolled a 10, so now I'm 52. 'Cause I rolled a 6 plus 4.
Yes. Okay. And you're going up in
Sorcerer.
Sir Plep. What
Ooh,
did you
my
get for
acrobatics went up 10 plus 10.
I got a +6 to my HP, which brings it to 43 hit points.
was it 6 plus your con? Or
So I rolled a 4, and then I have a +2.
what was
so
your
it's
what's your
6.
die?
A D8.
Oh, 4 you can reroll.
Oh.
Anything under anything under half or lower.
Well, that just makes it a 44 then, because I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Easy maths. There we go.
So, and then
Uh,
you were just going straight artificer still?
Yes.
Okay.
I have
So
a
sorry,
question
Druid.
about spells.
Yes.
How do we do it in this? Because I know I can't change my spells that I have prepared in Baldur's Gate unless I level up. Can I change them like every long rest? Or how does that work?
Or it's not in my notes for Paladin, and I'm
Okay.
really
I
annoyed about that.
know
Where is my book?
Druid, I believe, can change their spells day to
Druid,
day.
cleric, and wizard can daily. I believe
Your
source
druid
for
you
paladin
want to
is
put circle spores.
paladin.
Or, yeah, your druid monk, right? You're gonna want to do what I showed you before, a circle of
Iron
so just
casting
druid
spells
circles.
to
prepare
cast on your
the
paladin.
list.
Gold.
You prepare the lists that are available for
You
your
can change
cast,
them at
choosing from the
the
paladin.
when you finish a long rest. You can change them for paladin.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's one thing in Baldur's Gate that I was very angry about.
They changed that for paladin?
That's what I typed in.
There is a menu that you can access your spells in for in Baldur's Gate.
Maybe.
There might be a way for you to change it. I'm not sure.
Well, I don't play a paladin in Baldur's Gate,
Oh.
but when I
Okay.
went to change my spell, I was a sorcerer, and when I went to change my spells,
Oh,
they're like, "You can
sorcerer,
change
yeah.
at your next level up," and I was like, "This sucks."
Yeah, sorcerers you can't, because it's essentially like how their magic works. So with druid, wizard, cleric, and any kind of class that can change it from day to day, it's because their magic sources are almost coming from an external place. So druids, it's the earth. Wizards, it's literally their spell book.
Yeah.
Clerics, it's a god.
Wait,
But
so I
something
could
like sorcerer, it's literally coming from you, and you can't really change the magic that's
Thank you
in
for the
yourself
bit.
until you kind of learn
so
something
you're
else.
telling me this whole
Oh.
time I could have gone into those other characters that are those and changed their spells?
Well, I also don't know
I
if
don't know
this is
about
a
Baldur's
thing.
Gate, but
I know.
In Baldur's Gate, I don't know if this is a thing. With Withers, you can respec your class. So
Yeah.
technically, I think if you just respect your whole character, you could just change your spells anyway. But it would take 200 gold,
Yeah.
which sucks. But
Because I'm very new to everything, so
yeah,
I was just choosing spells like this sounds cool, and then I realized like for the whole level I didn't use that spell at all.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best balance for my sorcerer as well.
I'm a magic missiles fiend. My
Oh
sorcerer.
yes, magic missiles, very good.
I have a necklace that gets me to cast an extra one.
Nice. That's always helpful.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
my computer will freaking catch
Um,
fire if I try and play that game
Gizmo,
again right now.
can you leave your computer for a second and come here? I need your help.
Okay, one sec.
We have a situation.
Uh-oh.
Ayúdame!
Okay,
Uh-oh.
one sec.
Oh, I got the hiccups.
Maurice, take charge. Room is yours.
Oh no, Ori! Where's the baby?
our cat, who really does not like Ori, jumped in his pen with Ori.
Oh no,
Why?
it's a
Rogue
battle.
is literally
My
just
guy.
playing with Ori in his pen and just growling at him, and he was cowering in a corner.
He's like,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
my space though.
Does this look like a coliseum to you?
My baby. Oh my god. Are you okay, Rogue?
He chose that.
Oh, so it was Rogue that was cowering?
Yeah, no. Like
Oh.
Ori was
Ori
cowering
was.
from Rogue.
Rogue, you're being a dick.
First you're showing off to the whole internet.
I don't think she knows what happened.
She jumped in. I just looked over because I could hear growls coming from her. I'm like, why is she growling? And I just look.
I should have taken a
And-
picture of that. Oh my god.
Oh, I did. I
Okay,
had
good.
pictures.
Cat saw square box. Box needed to have cat inside. Dog
Yeah.
just happened to be in box.
I'm just checking everyone's things. What oath were you, Melitus?
Both of the ancients.
Oh, so you get Moonbeam and Misty Step.
Oh, I know Moonbeam. That's a great and Misty Step.
And Misty Step, that could have saved you.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
Nothing else for you.
What is this? Cards Against Humanity? I could have used that.
Yep.
So I get spells.
Sorcerer. That's what I was looking for Blaze.
So I get
At level
Moonbeam.
6, you get something Blaze, so it's just regular sorcery stuff.
Moonbeam and Misty Step. What level do I have to cast those at?
The base level. You don't have to. You can use a higher spell slot, but it uses the higher spell slot.
Okay, yeah. Because I just didn't know what their base spell slot was. But
I believe 2?
2? Oh, because I just got level 2 spell slots.
Yeah.
But these are just added extra, right? They don't count towards my
No, they do not.
prepared?
Yeah.
So I have these no matter what. Okay, cool.
Milo.
See, I'm just...
What are your class breakdowns right now? Because you said that you started off as a rogue. What level of druid are you right now?
Let me double check that.
Yeah, Blaze, you don't get anything else, just more sorcery
level
points.
2 rogue,
and
level 3
spells.
druid.
Okay.
Level 3
I just get
druid,
a
okay.
extra sorcery point. I have now 4, right?
Blaze, you also get 3rd level spells.
I do?
Yeah.
Woo.
For being a level 4? My app didn't tell me that.
And 1 more spell known.
You're only
Oh.
level 4?
Well, I'm level 4 sorcerer.
Sorry. You're level 4. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was looking at 5.
Yeah,
No,
and you had your one.
You don't get anything else.
And you had the one level and another
Do I
one.
get a sorcery point at all? Or no?
Yeah, per level you get
Level.
sorcery points.
I'm so proud of myself because I now understand what you guys are talking about.
I'm between Circle of Spores and Circle of Stars.
Circle of Stars is pretty cool. You get pretty basic wild shape, but you also have access to what is essentially 3 astral forms that have different abilities.
Yeah.
Circle of Spores is kind of if you want to be like a druidic necromancer almost.
Yeah, you can revive to fight for you, I believe. Remembering that right?
I think so.
Yes.
I don't know if it's necessarily resurrecting, but it's taking control of creatures with the spores.
Yeah.
I've been dying to do a Circle of Spores druid. I just have not found the campaign to do it.
Blaze
I'm doing
played
it in a
one.
one shot right now. That
Yeah.
well, a one shot that turned into 4 sessions.
Oh
And
shit, when does that happen? Because we're doing the finale of that soon, aren't we?
the 20th. Yeah, next weekend.
Okay.
I work, which sucks.
Oh, that's gonna.
The Witch Day, sorry?
Yeah. but the spores druid is amazing.
Okay, that was the one I was kind of leaning towards more because I feel like it fits Dorian's like bitchy ass personality, where he's like,
Yeah.
It's like
I would
yeah,
recommend
bitch, so I
it.
can control
What
your
class
body.
is Carlos?
Carlos is at the same level of us.
I know, but like what
What
class
class?
is?
He's druid monk, so he also
Oh.
has to pick.
So he's Clell. That's awesome.
He has to pick 2. It's going up from level 3 for Carlos.
Yeah, I might just do Circle of Spores. That suits Dorian's personality pretty well.
Druid circle.
Or Circle of Spores also gives you a temporary HP thing,
Oh my
which
God,
is
that gets
really
so broken
useful.
So fast.
Where would I add that on D&D and Beyond? Do any of you guys know? Like, do you add the?
I'm pretty sure it's a purchasable thing that you would have to buy it to add it to your character sheet. Like you'd have to buy the book.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dying. It's fine.
Ooh, what is wildfire?
So if I didn't add it, if I didn't spend the money, would I just not have?
It wouldn't be on your character sheet, but I know there's a way that you can like add your own class information into like the homebrew section of the website, and then you can add that to your own character sheet. I just forget how. I haven't used D&D Beyond in so long because the you have to purchase things in order to use it thing bothered me, and I found an
Yeah, I
easier
didn't
way for
realize
myself to
was
do it. Yeah.
the case. I'm gonna message you the Circle of Spores so I don't forget.
Okay. I did write it down in my notes.
Okay.
One of the
Uh,
spells just sounds like oh, there's like an audio where it's like a magician's like sword of truth.
Oh yeah, the cheese of truth.
Yeah, that cheese of truth guy. Yeah,
Of truth.
I just read the zone of truth, and that's all that went in my head was that voice.
Oh, that's such a funny way of casting the spell. Just imagine if
Zone
somebody
of truth.
if you had literal
Just starts throwing
Swiss
cheese.
cheese.
Gizmo,
Yeah.
I just realized you had my title wrong the whole time again.
Ah, yes.
did
Sorry.
you?
What is it? I'll change it now.
Sorcerer Warlock.
That's so bored. You have it
I'm a
there.
Sorlock.
I'm pretty sure the reason I don't have it there is because it's going to make the whole thing so much bigger.
Just call me a Sorlock.
Sorlock. I just realized I have an oath spell of speak with animals, so I can talk to Onion whenever I want.
And oh my gosh.
Yes, you could talk to Onion. I need to think of what Onion would say.
I owe him my parts of my rations for a week. Zone of
I mean,
truth.
you can also talk to Dorian and
Arjun.
mosquitoes whenever they're in wild shape too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or Dorian's familiar.
Oh yeah, the cat.
Yeah.
The fox. It was a fox.
Was it a fox?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'd have
a
to
little
go back
red
in my
fox.
notes.
Oh, it's because you tried to
Yeah.
kidnap a cat, but you got the
Fine familiar.
Yeah. Not too much happens with an artificer at level 5. You kind of just
No.
get
I can
a couple
heal
extra spells.
people.
Your proficiency bonus goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's proficiency bonus goes to +3.
So anything that you have checked off, you just add 1.
Yep. You get second level spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
I just need to
aid
pick some.
is aid that you can like select different people to heal
I believe it's everyone like
in a range?
in a range. Up to 3 creatures within range.
Your bolsters your allies with toughness.
Look at me
And
being a
resolve
little
true to 3
smart
creatures with
advance.
each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increased by 5.
Yeah, and that's for 8 hours, so that is a pretty useful thing if you know you're going into battle.
Yeah. I have cure wounds and something else, but I have to like touch them to do that
Yeah.
one. Isn't there one that you don't have to touch them? You can just see them?
That's healing word.
Healing word.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
I have
have
access to
healing
that one.
hands, so if a creature touched me, I can heal them, or I
Yeah.
touch them. I
You
forgot
could have
about it
used
because
that on
when
yourself. Yeah.
yeah,
I have
yeah,
cure wounds too. I could have healed myself too.
but I forgot about it. So when Melius went to hug me, I
And to
should have
hug, you
used
could
it
have
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hug each other and you heal each other at the same time.
I could take the spell Find Steed.
That
Oh
I
god.
love the idea of that spell. I have it on an NPC for another game, or no, I have Find Greater Steed, and they have a Pegasus for an NPC.
Couldn't they wild shape and I could use them?
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw a video where they asked, "Could we play these two?" And asking the DM if that was right. He's like, "Yeah, that sounds fine." And then I realized like it gives them like
Thank you. You gave
super
me
amount.
advantage on every attack.
Yeah. And then I could just take the damage if he gets hit.
Yeah. Is there anything anyone else has to go?
I think I'm good for now.
Artificer is literally just like, here. Have a couple extra spells that you need to figure out what the hell you're gonna do with.
Yeah.
That's what I'm support for the water.
It says you get a special feature.
Does it? Artillerist.
Arcane firearm.
Ooh, I think that's literally the only thing I get though.
Yeah.
You know how to turn a wand, a staff, or a rod into an arcane firearm. Oh god. A conduit for destructive spells. When you finish a long rest, you can use wood crafting tools to carve special sigils into a wand. Blah blah blah. The sigils disappear from the object if you later carve them into a different item.
You can use it as a spellcasting.
You can cast an artificer spell through the firearm. Rolling a d8, you gain a bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls. So wait, so I can basically infuse it with one of my spells?
Yeah. Well, not a spell specifically. You can cast a spell through it, and it gains a d8 to a damage roll.
Oh.
So it's an extra d8 damage whenever you cast a damaging spell with that item.
Very cool.
I just
And
realized.
it just lasts indefinitely. So technically, you could give it to anyone, and I think it would still work.
Because we need that kind of firepower. I don't know if I can just make a bunch of them though, because I think I can only make one.
Yeah. But I don't see why it couldn't work on your cannon.
I mean, it probably could, because it'd make the Force Ballista a 3d8 instead of a 2d8.
Yeah.
Or the flamethrower into a 3d8 as opposed to a 2.
I would say if you wanted to add it to your cannon, you could. I don't see a reason not to, since you don't really use wands or staffs or anything.
I think it's just the fact that they haven't had a need to interest me at the moment. Just
Yeah.
because I'm too busy just messing around with everybody else on the ship.
Yeah.
I just realized since we're in a pirate game, it says for Fine Steed, your DM could allow other animals to be summoned as steeds.
Ooh, what you thinking?
A seahorse.
A shark.
A shark.
After the last
Uh,
time we had a shark encounter.
Except I want something that could go on land too, though,
Find.
unfortunately.
Well, here's the thing. Find Steed, you can summon it as a different creature.
Each time, yeah.
Yeah. It
Oh,
takes
okay.
10 minutes to cast, but
Oh.
the creature you can like summon as well and unsummon.
But imagine, or like a kraken. That'd be cool.
That would be a 9th level spell.
Yeah,
Ye-
not a kraken, or
Uh,
like a giant squid.
It is. It's CR based, isn't it?
Oh, I'm looking at that. It technically, the only reason I don't like the spell is because it doesn't say what CR it can be. So I've like
Yeah.
looked at the
That is
creatures
dangerous.
because find Steed says warhorse, pony, camel, elk, or mastiff. Those are
Or
A
those are
frickin'
all
dog?
different. Yeah, those
Why
are
is a
all
dog in
different
there?
CRs.
well, a dog could be the size of a horse to a gnome.
Yeah.
I mean, when someone says specifically a mastiff,
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Mastiff
like
is
a
8.
stout.
Warhorse is half. Pony is 8th. What was another one?
Elk.
Camel. Camel is 8th, and elk is a quarter. So I would say anything up to a half CR for that. Let me look at the challenge ratings. I wish I could do this one differently. Actually, hold on. Let me look at any of these and see if there's like a water version.
I'm not sure even if I'm taking that spell. I was just saying in general. I was like,
there
wait.
there is giant seahorse on that list.
Oh, I'll
It's
be
a
right
large
back.
beast.
I don't know if we're done, but I have to go to the washroom. So you might be
Yeah.
gone when I get back, or
Yeah, I should probably
Right.
head to
yeah.
bed soon. There's
Oh
also
my gosh.
reef
Almost
shark on that
11.
list. So
Oh,
so
yes.
there are sharks and water creatures if you want to. Okay,
Okay.
I think that's good to end here. Thank you all for joining.
Yes. Good to be back.
Anytime.
always have fun with playing with you guys. This has been
Yes.
great.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night. Okay, chat. Goodbye. Scatter.